Let's do this deal. All right, now I'm going to take you guys on a tour. Thanks for hanging out during that little bit of a break there. Sometimes I do take a break. Sometimes, like the other night, I think it was yesterday, went all night long without a break at all. Sometimes I like to get a little bit of food. Sometimes I just like to get up and stretch a little bit. If you are a streamer, make sure to take at least a little bit of breaks from time to time. I'm pretty bad about that because I get so focused in on what I'm doing that I will go for 8, 10, 15 hours without breaking. Sometimes I do that, and frankly, I'm happy that I can do that at any point as well. So we're day 83 here. Let's go ahead and start down here in our subterranean base. Let's make sure not to fall. Oh my gosh! Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. All right, here we are in our subterranean base. A lot of you have seen me already build this out. This has different, of course, color-coded for different things. We've got our cement mixers, our cement going there. This is all of our tech area where we make mini bikes and all that kind of stuff. Over here, we got our weapon forges and our tool and iron forges as well. And then we got the shroom room back there, Gwen's shroom room. And then right here, we've got some meat stew that people want. And then, of course, we've got the team jacuzzi, which needs a little bit of water in there, it looks like. And that's where we make all the food and water and all that kind of stuff. Then back here, we have a giant cave cut out here because we've been getting a whole bunch of lead and all of that stuff back there as well. Now, I've got myself some other forges over here, some black iron forges, as well as some bulletproof forges. So you can see we've been melting down a whole bunch of glass in there. So we got the glass filled up. That's good. But we need a whole bunch of lead and iron and all of that. So let's go ahead and see the other forge here. That one is also maxed out, which is awesome. And wood kind of burned itself out. And let's go ahead and see if we have any raw iron up here. Oh, we need some iron for sure. So we need to get some iron today. We need to get some lead, it looks like. What do we got in here? We got some stone. I guess we put stone in there for right now. If you got forges, you might as well let them run and max out. Even if you don't have the lead to do the bulletproof glass, you might as well let it continue to go all the time, and then you'll have plenty of resources in there. And we need a lot of wood too. Oh, we need to get our wood thing done. Oh boy, we got lots to do. Lots to do. So we're going to go ahead and put this in here. We'll stack all of that together. Try to put 6,000 in each of those. And then we'll go ahead and see if any of these other forges has some. All right, here. We'll pull it out of the black forges here, black iron forges, and start that going. Turn that on. There we go. There we go. Did I unmod it? Oh, it's my bad. That's my bad. Thank you. Thank you for that reminder. Appreciate that, Crazy. Got my back. Sorry if I missed that earlier, but I got it now. I have not restarted the server yet. I'm going to do that here in just a moment. First, I'm going to talk to Pokey. First, I'm going to take people on a tour, and then I'm going to restart all the servers. Going to get that going on. So, find a safe place. Find a safe place, Pink Ranger, and have your boyfriend find a safe place. All right? Let's go ahead and, again, we put the stone in there, like so. Actually, let's stack this in a better way. Let's cut this in half, cut that in half, stack these. There we go. Now they're nice and even. Oh, wait, that one's already maxed stone. That one's maxed stone. That one doesn't need that. That needs iron. Lots of it. Harlex coming in, showing that bit. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Harlex. You have a great night as well. Appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the bit. Big time. Hello, everyone, says Faybrain. What's up? What's up? Let me catch up on chat here just in case I missed anything. No Fortnite, Kismet. Thank you. No, I haven't been playing any Fortnite. That looks super fun, though. I was watching Dreadhead Ed play it today. It sent him some love over there. Looks super, super fun. Oh, man, I would love to play that game. But, one, don't own it. Two, don't have the time right now. Don't have the time, but I will get to it. Of course, the big, gigantic streamers are streaming it right now. So if you're a little guy, it's very difficult to get in there and be anywhere ranked up there because they are just taking up the first, like, 50 ranks of that. So I would rather play a game that I really love and that you guys like to watch me play versus going in there and just like saying, hey, I'm just going to play this for the views. Though I would play it just because it looks super fun. I mean, that looks pretty amazing. But that's the way I am. I don't just play games just for views. I don't do it. I don't go play, obviously I don't play League of Legends or anything like that just because, oh, wow, there's a bunch of people in here. Why don't I go play this game and maybe I'll get tons of views? No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works on Twitch. You go and play a game that you love, and you'll find that people basically will find you as well out there. So pretty awesome. And that's what I love to do. David Dell says, Kismet BRB, just a few hang in there. Oh, yeah. This kid's taking a nap. No, Links, I just did a quick AFK. I actually don't need a nap today. I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling so much stronger. Every day, man, I feel like wicked strong today. I got up today, did a whole bunch of videos. You're going to see them for the next 5 days. They're just going to be up going nonstop. I don't do nothing. I got them all queued up for 5 days for you guys. A whole bunch of videos, like 3 videos a day going up there on my YouTube channel. Going to be awesome. And then after that, went out and mowed my lawn. I mowed the backyard, the side, and the front, and then I went out there and I tried to weed eat it, but then I ran out of that weed eat string stuff, you know, when you're weed eat. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. And then I went and used my little leaf blower thing, blew all the grass out and everything, blew up my thing, and got it rocked. It was 100 degrees out today, too, and I still rocked it. Got that done, came back, worked on some more stuff, then I went and rested a bit, then I'm back here in the stream. I'm getting a good rhythm going now, too, because I rest right after the stream. I come back, I get a whole bunch of stuff done. I then rest before the stream, so I'm not tired. Boom, I'm ready to play. Ready to play. I'm in a great rhythm right now. I'm like getting super crazy strong. That I haven't been in 15 years. Like amazingly strong. Because I stood with it. I mean, because, you know, when you're feeling terrible and you're overweight, you know, and you've got all that extra weight and all that stuff weighing you down, and you're just kind of feeling depressed, not feeling well, it's hard to think at that moment about this moment, right? About how you can get out of that, right? How to get yourself out of that depression, how to get yourself out of that mindset of, you know, it's never going to get any better than this, right? Because I know if I worked at it a little bit for a long period of time, it will make a difference. Little like going for a walk, just 7 minutes there and 7 minutes back, you will find that you get to walk farther in 7 minutes over time, right? So if you do it for like a week, then, you know, in about a week, boom, you'd be walking further in 7 minutes than you did before. Walk a little bit faster, and maybe even get to a run back and forth, 7 minutes there, 7 minutes back. If you can, you know, just walk. And you'll be fine if you do that a little bit each day, or just do it on your breaks, maybe on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever you want to do, right? Just go for a little walk. Little walks, a couple times a day. Boom, on your break at work. Go for a walk with somebody. Say, hey, you know, we got a nice thing out here. It's a nice day. Let's just walk up to, you know, 7 minutes that way and 7 minutes back. Because if you got a 15-minute break, right? Or you walk 5 minutes that way, 5 minute back, and then you got 5 minute break. Right? It's up to you. Because normally you're just going to sit there and shoot the breeze anyway, right? You know, shoot the breeze during breaks. That's usually what I would do. I would sit there and just shoot the breeze. And then I said, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to start walking. I'm just going to start walking there and walk back. And even when I was working from home, I would then start walking anyway. On my breaks, I would go walk and come back. Break. And it works great, especially a couple times a day, and then you get stronger. You walk farther and further and faster, and you feel better and better, and just do it a little bit over time. A little bit over time, and keep going that consistency. Consistency is the key, and then before you know it, boom, you're getting super strong like me. Super strong like me, and go, oh, feel that. Feel that strength now. Feel it. Young Gaming says, I finally got 7 days to die for PS4. Awesome, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now, I saw some people chatting me back here. Chatting me and back here as well. Let's go ahead and back up. Back up. Let's see. BRB. I love the song playing. Awesome. Interesting song choice. Yeah, I don't even know what some of those were. I'm sure they were awesome. Let's see. Bot got timed out. Catch up on my chat. Because where is the main storyline, and where are you in the main storyline and the DLCs right now? Only back up on that, Dream-Ons. Sorry if I missed that when I was transitioning. On the DLC, I have done any of the extended DLC. Of course, I got Automatron, which automatically kicks in at 15. And then I haven't finished any of the kind of extended DLCs. Now, I've already finished them all before. I've already done everything in the entire game before, other than some stuff that I discovered that I've never seen before sometimes. But I've already done all the DLCs and all that stuff in what I call kind of normal new survival mode, meaning I'm using my Overseer's Guardian, I'm using ranged weapons, I'm using all of my arsenal come to bear on the bad guys. But this time I'm doing it in melee mode, depending where you're from in the world. And go out there and slaughter stuff with just that. And that's all I can use, right? That, and I can use grenades because I never use grenades. I thought, oh, we'll use grenades this time because I rarely ever use them. Mines occasionally, and that's it. So I'm very early on. I'm very early on when it comes to the DLCs. Now, when I get my main storyline done, and I'm about maybe a quarter or halfway in main storyline, I'm pretty far along in the, I don't know, I almost gave it away, in the kind of quest that I'm on. But there's a whole bunch of storyline at the end. I want to get the kind of happy ending where they're all happy at the end. See how that works out. See how that works out. And then I'll go and I'll do all the DLC after that. After I actually try to finish the first part for once. Because normally I would go and I would do all the DLC and then I would come back and finish the game. But this time I'm going to try to finish it with a happy ending and then go and do all the DLC and see what happens. See if it's different. When you do it, because the story is so amazing that it embellishes it and it's different nearly every single playthrough. If you don't play it the same way, if you play it differently every time and you have different companions at different times, then it is totally different in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways that the storyline weaves, of course, you're doing it in different orders, you're doing it in different things, different companions, embellish it a little bit differently. It's amazing. So that's on Fallout 4, by the way, that we're talking about there. So I want to catch back up on that again. Sorry I missed that before I went AFK, but I had to do some transition action up in here. Now, let's get back to 7 Days to Die. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys a bit of our base. Now, you saw the subterranean base here. We've got some ramps, which are exits, both entrance and exits of the base, as well as a whole bunch of other materials here. But really the cool thing you want to see is the insane Kismet kill box automated defense base. Now, I'm going to go up here and see if they've broken my base. Let's see if they've been good. If they've been good taking care of my base. Let's see. Or really, it's our base, but let's see how they've been doing. Speaking of bad guys, what's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, what's my sound? Hold on. Look at you getting through there. Now what it does is it automatically triggers. Notice those went off. It automatically triggers when it comes near. Now of course it still needs some tweaking, but it is actually doing pretty excellent at what it does. So I try to get them to see me. And of course they walk toward me. Now this, of course, what I'm in right here is called the Kismet kill box. As you can see, a bunch of 50 rounds that we're using. And then of course it turns itself off to save itself some gas. And whenever it detects a zombie, it turns itself back on again. Then I jump over here. Here I am, come get me. And they lose their head. Like so. And then the whole entire thing will automatically turn itself off. Now, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not clicking any buttons. I'm not flipping any switches. And you're like, Kismet, how are you making it do that, bro? Well, first I got to play a little peekaboo with this guy. Play a little peekaboo. Later, bro. Have a seat. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and go above the kill box here into what I call the command center. Now my goal for this particular playthrough is to make a base where I do not need to be underground anymore. I'm going to be here in this beautiful glass-topped command center with all of our loot and stuff in here, and I might even make it a two-story. We'll see how it goes. Right like this. Now let me go ahead and say hello to Chewy over here and to Pokey. Hey Pokey, hey Chewy, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Doing some streaming, man. Doing some streaming. There's Chewy. What's up, Chewy? Wee, wee, jumpy, jumpy, jump. So again, I'm going to go ahead and go across the base here. And now whenever they run in front of my detector here, my motion sensor, it's watching for them. So it watches this whole entire side, this corner of the base. So anytime they go in front of that sensor, boom, it turns the power on automatically. So I don't need to deal with it. Now I've got it wired in such a way where it comes from the generator to a kind of middle point, and then it goes to the motion sensor and then back again, which then spreads the power down to these ones here in the corner. Now I've got one there, and then on this side, as you can see, I've got another one, which kind of watches this kind of corner as well right here. We've got the Kismet Army automated kill box. That's so awesome. So awesome. And if you notice that our blade traps are inversed, right? They're upside down to the normal. Normally people put them on the ground, but I find them much more effective to be upside down like this, and they chop people's heads off nice and easy. Now Chewy's going to drag this one in. We're going to watch it automatically kick in as well. Hopefully he doesn't get too close to the blades and get his heads chopped off. So as she gets close, boom, there they go. They automatically activate and so on. Now, if you run just right, she'll try to run straight towards you as opposed to running around the outside and hopefully catch the edge. There we go. And then you can just try to hit her in the head because she only got one arm. There we go. Now, also up there, you see some turrets. Now, those turrets are very, very handy on Horde Night. We keep those loaded with some shotgun. Those are shotgun turrets there. And then those will also detect enemies that are in that kind of cone of influence, meaning that that's right in front of them. So let me go ahead and go to my wire tool here so you can see basically the yellow that you're seeing is the actual cone of what they're watching, right? If any mobs come in too close to the base, it automatically just turns itself on. Great example, screamers, right? Screamers are the most annoying thing in the entire game, I think. And boom, if any screamers come close, it automatically activates, it kills them. We don't even need to be around. We could be off somewhere else. We could be off way over there or way up there or way down in the base or whatever. It'll just automatically kill them as that. Now, of course, you got to watch out that your blade traps don't get so destroyed that they disappear, so you got to go in and repair them from time to time, which we'll check it and repair those. But let's go ahead and look through the motion sensor itself. And as you can see, look at all the blue. See, all the blue tells us what areas that it will see zombies attacking. You can see you've got it very well covered with the motion sensors. And again, these come in, that feeds to here, then this feeds back, and then of course I put the turrets out this time instead of having them close to the base. I find it's better if you have them out because then they run by it, and then when they get too close to the base, then it starts to fire, which is much better. Much better way of doing it. Same thing up here in the front. Now I have 4 of them, which you can see, and there's actually a 5th one as well. Now the 5th one is right up here in this corner. It's right here in the corner. What it does is it watches when peeps are trying to go right here. What the heck was that? Pokey's like invisible or something. Messing with it. He's invisible. Messing with it. All right. And then, of course, the motion sensor detects anybody coming up over the bridge, and then we'll automatically turn those blade traps on down there and chop them up. So you've got 5 of them. So you got 1 aiming this way, and then the other 4 aiming from the outside in, watching around the perimeter of the base. Now, does it work perfectly? As you saw a little bit in the corner there, it didn't catch that one mob that got through right here through the middle. So you've got kind of a zone right here that is not quite detecting. So I might have to move it up a little bit in its detection. I might have to move the one in the back a little bit closer. But those are the kind of fine-tuned tweaks you do in your base as well. So let's go ahead and go this way. I'm doing fine. Awesome. Awesome. Finally got it. Kismet, do you feel stronger now than when you were younger? No. No, I was very strong when I was young. I used to go work out all the time with a good friend of mine, Jorge, aka George, if you don't speak Spanish. But he was huge, by the way. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger, huge, right? He lost one of his legs when he was a kid, and he was overweight for a very long time. He had he was like 300 pounds when I knew him in early in middle school and then in high school. And then like junior, I think it was junior year of high school, he started getting on a fitness kit, right? And he took all that extra muscle, all that fat, and turned it into muscle, bro. He was at the gym, he would go to the gym for like 4 or 5 hours a day. He would be there all the time trying to get jacked, and he got jacked like you wouldn't believe. He just went all in on that sucker. And I'm like, "Doh, dude." And he's like, "Oh, I see you at the gym. You want to go together?" I said, "Yeah, let's go, man." So we go together, and he'd be lifting the whole dang thing down, man. Do you lift, bro? Do you lift? Well, he did. He pulled the whole rack down. I mean, you'd literally have to hold him down while he was pulling that whole rack down. Now, me, I'm over there with my little, 60. And he's like, "Oh," all the ladies are looking at him going, "Oh, yeah, oh, yeah." And then, I'm doing drop sets, too. When you do drop sets, you do like 60, then you do 50 and 40 and 30 and so forth. You do a whole bunch of reps, and you get the weight gets less and less and less. So when the cute girl's walking by, when you're doing 20s and you're struggling because you just did like 25 reps of everything else, right? And you're doing the 20s, and that girl's like, "Oh my God, the guy can't even do 20. Those are those wonderful moments as a young adult. You're like, "Oh my gosh, embarrassing moment, embarrassing." But yeah, I was super strong when I was young. I was in phenomenal shape. I could run like the wind. A little Forrest Gump action there. One of my twins, can run really, really fast as well. She's small, and she's fast, and she's skinny, and she's like a rocket, man. Bam! She like win. She can win running contests. And she doesn't even try. She got second place a couple times, and she's not even trying. She's just hanging out with her friends. She goes, "Oh well, while you guys are running, I'm just gonna run up ahead." And then she's just like passing everybody up. She's like just passing everybody up, all the adults too, passing them up, and then second place. Because she didn't think about winning as like a thing all the time. I don't make my kids like they have to be the number one of everything all the time. I don't push my kids like that. I let them do what they love to do. My daughters love to run 5Ks. All three of them run 5Ks. Pretty crazy. Keeps them in good shape, and they have lots of fun. You can burn a lot of that energy too, because if your kids are just sitting around, they're not burning that energy. That's what they need to do. They need to go out, because that's what fat is. It's not that you're fat, you're overweight. You're just storing a whole bunch of extra energy that you're not burning. And once I heard that, by the way, that changed the way I looked at my weight and all of that extra thing. Because when you get older, it's even tougher. When you get past your 30s and 40s, it's very difficult to lose that weight. It's still difficult at my stage too. But it's once you think of it, oh, I just need to burn more energy, right? I need something that will allow me to burn more energy. You know what burns a lot of energy? Muscle. You build up muscle, the muscle consumes energy or consumes your fat. So build up some muscle, boom, easy mode, a lot easier to keep that weight even than to have it going up and down all the time. So my weight is fairly even right now because I do go to the gym and I do upper and lower and all of that and try to keep that muscle mass up so that it's consuming all of that extra energy that I build up by eating and occasionally bad food. I try to eat good food now and I don't drink soda, though I could. I never give anything up. I never say I'm never going to have soda again. I don't say that because that means I'm going to crave that worse than anything else. So yeah, I feel much stronger, but I was way stronger when I was in my 20s. I mean, I would work 20 hours in a day, then sleep for 4 hours at the computer, and then I'd be already at work, so I'd just keep working. That's how I was. But I was making the bank, though. I was making the bank doing that. A lot of money. Spend a lot of money. Because who thinks they're going to live past their 20s anyway, right? Who thinks they're going to live past that time? I didn't think so. I enjoyed every minute of it. There we go. Harlock saying hello. Hey, kids and chat, how you doing? I am doing awesome, man. I'm doing awesome. And thanks very much. Let's give Even Fox and Harlock, let's give each of them 500 kiss cats for saying hi to peeps in the chat, for being cordial. So welcome people in. And when people come into the chat and they say hi, please take a moment to say hi back to them. You know, I've been in chats, whether there's been 5 people in those chats or 5,000 people in those chats, and I say hi, and not one person says hi back to me. Not even the streamer doesn't say hi. That's why I always like to say hi. I like it when the community members say hi to people as well. It makes them feel welcome. It makes them feel like, you know, hey, okay, this Kismet channel and this Kismet chat rocks, bro. This Kismet channel rocks. So there you go. 500 Kiz Caps for being awesome, for being amazing. You know, I love to reward people for being amazing to other people. I really do. Okay, so we did that. We looked at that. I forgot to tell you the whole other part there. I already came back. What's going on to the next thing, and I forgot to tell you about the whole other part that we're doing. There we go. I get distracted easy. Squirrel. Squirrel, everybody. How long should one walk for at the beginning? Until you feel tired, walk slowly for 7 minutes. And then next time, when you feel a little bit stronger, walk faster. And then faster and faster. Until you're wogging, as I like to say. Copyright Kismet, by the way. Wogging is between walking and jogging. I call it wogging. You ever see those people? They're doing this, and they're not quite in a jog, and they're not quite walking. They're in that in-between stage. Wogging. There you go. I invented that like 20 years ago. Because that's where I'd see a lot of people, right? They'd be power walking. Power walking. Their stuff. Okay, outside here, you can see we've got ourselves a ramp, and that's the whole point I went out here to show you this. And we have our gardens. This is Gwen's diamond garden. As you can see, I'm still building it here. We've built a thing out of glass here to protect her up here when she's up here doing the various things, like getting all the food and whatnot. And up here, you've got tons and tons of corn and whatnot. And we call it the Sky Garden, and it turned out fantastic. Now, of course, I still need to work on some of this, and actually, I'm a little bit thirsty. Don't have any water. Now I'll deal with it in a minute. Blueberries over here. And then, of course, up here at the top, we've got our corn. Now, this one's kind of finished up here. Now, as you can see, you got a nice little area to protect the corn when it's snowing and whatnot, though it does still snow in here. But it's pretty nice there. You can stand up here. This is bulletproof glass, so each of these you can take 3,000 damage. So if a cop's down there shooting at her, she'll be just fine. She'll be just fine. Now I might come in here and grab a bunch of this corn and stuff later. Rotate those crops for Gwen. If I see she's not on, I try to just lend a hand. Now back in this direction. Actually, let's go back and get some food and water first. For you guys. And I forgot to look at what time Horde Night is. Hold on a second. Let's see. Horde Night is on day 84. Okay, well, we got to prep for Horde Night as well, too. So let's go ahead and do a few things here for prepping for Horde Night. And then we got something special being built out there by Pokey. We're going to go take a look at that here in just a second. So let's go down here. Now, we like to keep the upstairs base fairly stocked with stuff, like repair stuff here. Oh, I hear some zombies because I can hear my things on. I always tell when there's zombies. Oh, I hear I see it turn on automatically. Eat that, Screamer. And then if any of our buddies show up, they're going to get chopped up too. And then I'm going to take this hammer. I'm going to go ahead and check on these ones here. Look, here comes another one. So awesome. It's automated. It's happening automatically. Through the motion sensors. Motion sensors detect there's bad guys. And then it chops them up. Tons of people getting chopped up back there. Oh, I don't have any steel. Hold on. Oh, I need to get my food and water. Okay, okay. I'm taking damage. All right. I have some water. Look at you made it through. Now, sometimes they make it through. You got to take matters into your own hands. There you go. And again, that's a bit of fine-tuning and tweaking to keep it so they don't get through. Or what I'll do is I'll just make it so it's flat. Now, if it's flat, see, the problem with it rounded is they can stand in this kind of in-between area, and they can do it. I think in a future base, I will actually not have the bottom part. I'll not have the kill box part. And I would just have it flat, because if they come up flush, they can't get past the spinners, right? Yes, I did, Chewy. Thanks for asking that question. I did do that. Right now, we are in 30 minutes into the next one. All right, so we got some water. Let's get some steel, which I need to get. There we go. Get some steel, some black iron, maybe even some concrete. There we go. Homer coming in with the host, answering the call. Thank you so much. Whole bunch of bits from Harlix up there. And thanks to Texas Vet as well, coming through with the host. Appreciate that big time. Big time. All right, so we're going to go around. We're going to repair our blade trap. And notice how I can repair it from inside. Now, once they start to go a little sideways, oh, more of them coming in. It's so highly effective. My favorite base that I've made. My favorite kill box. This will probably be a staple of our future builds as well. There we go. Now, usually I find the ones in the corners are the ones that take the most damage. That one doesn't need any help there. Looking good. Now, also notice I can pick up the blade trap. That's because I have a land claim block down. The land claim blocks allow you to pick up... Oh, that one's taking a lot of damage. See how it's kind of at an angle? That means it's taking a lot of damage, and it actually will turn itself off automatically. Oh, it looks like this. Maybe they attack from Horde Knight. See as it kind of straightens itself out? So you need some steel, you need some mechanical parts and whatnot to replace those. And since Horde Night's coming up, good time to go ahead and check everything. I think everything's looking good. There we go. And I go out there and I'll check those other two. Now, another thing I need to do, of course, make a whole bunch of shotgun ammo. Get going on that as well. How are we doing out here, everybody? Repair that one a little bit. So this is really all you need to do. Every now and again, just go around and repair your stuff. But as you can see, massive tons of loot I could be picking up right now. I'm not going to, but I could be. I'm busy. I'm busy doing other stuff. All right, and then down here we go. And we're going to go ahead and do a whole bunch of water and food just to try to get that done. We're going to go drink that while we're doing this other stuff. And again, drink that.
I got a ton of shotgun fills making up for coordinate.
Awesome. Yeah, I just fill up all of them. I want to try to get it to a point where we have 500 in, 500 times 4, so basically 2,000 shotgun ammo in each of those turrets. That'd be epic. That'd be epic.
Oh yeah, we need a lot of coal for that.
Oh yeah. Well, we got 2 augers. We can go to town on it. By the way, I'm leaving electrical parts and the mechanical parts up here. If anybody else is on and they need to repair the blade traps, feel free to go ahead. And I have some extra blade traps in here as well in case they do get broken. Bam.
Okay.
Bam. Bam-a-rooney. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drink some water. Let's see how we're looking on food. We got a bunch of boiled meat. Probably need to do some more food here at some point. All right. Once you master wogging, then you can upgrade to oneing. There you go, AliXmas. There you go, bro. I like that. I like that. Kismet, do you feel stronger than when you're younger? Not yet, Frodo. Hopefully I get stronger at some point than I did before. Hey, Kiz and Chad, how you doing? Doing great, Harlex. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody saying hi to each other. Just letting you know you need to drink and eat. Timmy, yeah, I'm on it. You're welcome, Harlex. Gotta go now. Have a great stream. All right, Corridon, you have a great night, bro. You have a great night. Appreciate everybody hanging out. You're welcome, Even Foz. Thank you for being an awesome part of the community, man. But, yeah. There we go. Now, again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. It's Kiz. You can put Kiz, K-I-S, or K-I-S-M-E-T in the chat. It'll highlight in red. Even attach yourself to the top of my chat. Sorry for all of you who have to say that every time. But I do have a lot of new people who come in, especially all the people hitting those follow button. You can see already we've got 146 followers tonight from that kind of auto Twitch app. A few of those people are wandering in here, I'm sure. So I like to let them know, because if you do want to talk to me, I am very friendly. I love to talk in chat. I love to talk with people back and forth. If you have any questions or comments or feedback on the stream, you let me know, because I try to make every stream better than the one before. And this is my best stream ever. You've come into the best one I've ever done. This is going to be the one. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, we took care of our food and our water a bit there, so I don't have to constantly worry about that every 2 seconds. Now, I could probably use a little bit more food here. So let's go ahead and have a little bit more meat up here. Let's try to get our food way up. Now, I love that they added the command keys. You can see I've got A for eat over there. That's what I'm hitting on the keyboard, so I don't have to click on it anymore up there. I love the scrap function. That's one of the ones that was really, really needed a lot, was the scrap function, because you usually scrap a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I hear it turn on again. Hello, everybody. Again, that's how you know zombies are near, because it turns on. Hello. I'm right here, everybody. I'm right here. Come here. Deliver that loot to my door. Now, we've tried it on all types of mobs, even radiated ferals, and it owns them big time. Comes another group. Here I am, everybody. I'm in here. Come here. Give me a big smooch. Come here. Give me a big kiss. Come here. Come on, Big Mama, where you going? Out of bullets. There we go, get their attention. Really, still walking away. Nobody walks away from me. Come back here. People getting chopped up. What the heck? All right. Let's go say hello to him. Get up in the club. What's up, brah? Get over there. Oh, that side's not activating. Interesting. Should have seen him right there and activated on him. Where are those guys going? Hey, nobody said you could leave the party. What's up, Big Mama? Always gank the one in the back. Who does PvP up in here? WoW? You guys do some WoW PvP? Right here. Always gank the person in the back. That's how you get those extra PvP kills. Next time you're in a game, when people are running away, get the guy in the back. Don't run in the front. They're going to run over you like a freight train. You play some Guild Wars 2? That's what you do. You run around. When they start to run, get the peeps in the back. Don't be in front of them when they're coming straight at you, because they do the train thing sometimes in PvP and Guild Wars 2, so watch out for that. Get the peeps in the back, take them off one by one, then all you got is a big lady to smack in the head. I'm all over you today. I'm all over you today. You didn't even get a hit in. Bye-bye. Now I can loot those. I bet you got some cool stuff on those guys. Am I going to? Nah. I'm busy. I'm busy. Normally, I let my peeps loot all of that. Oh, who we got over here? Who we got over here? Needs some love from this arrow in the face. Missed. I'm terrible with the crossbow, by the way. Trying to be better, though. Not going to get any better unless you practice. There we go. Look at all that sweet loot. That's a lot of loot. I bet it's got a lot of stuff in there. Bet a lot of good stuff. But all right, there we go. Now, of course, we want to check out my power. Now, again, we've got a bulletproof glass ceiling here. And, of course, a hatch so we can get up here on the top. Now, this is where our generators are running from. Up here on the top. Ran very nicely, by the way. From up here. I should be moved. But as you can see, it runs down to all these things and then kind of feeds out to all of that. Down there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the new addition to the base. Off of this way. Boom. Hope everyone's doing great tonight, says Homer. I'm doing awesome, man. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're doing good. Saturday night is Saturday night. Time to party. Time to party up in here. Now, way off here in the distance, Pokey has been working away on some stuff. And we need to work on the freeway overpass over there. Maybe I'll work a bit on that today and get that going. But there's going to be a freeway overpass where you don't have to go on the ground. I'm probably going to widen this out a little bit more. But it's going to be about 3 wide. It's going to come all the way from that side of the base all the way out to here. Now, why are we putting it so far out? Well, trees have a problem during Horde Night where the trees cause it to not be able to be seen, right? Well, I mean, cause it to lag. So if you have a bunch of trees around, now I like everybody to go around and clear cut all of the trees to take them all down so nobody, so it reduces that lag on Horde Night. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to clear cut every single tree in this entire area down, and we're going to put them in what I call the Arboretum. Now the Arboretum here, and you can see Pokey's kind of got it a good midway done or a quarter done. And I'm going to fall down and have to climb back up again. Hold on a second. And as you see, he's using rebar frames there. We need to cut that away, though, so they don't hit those rebars. But as you can see here, he's got a whole bunch of rebars run all over the place. You can see we need some more rebar over there. And he's got a bit of a corner going already, just to try to test it out. Best thing to do is just test out sections of it first before you build the entire thing, because it may turn out incorrectly. So as you can see here, we've got ourselves some plants. And if you notice, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then we have another one. That makes it super easy for you to plant it, and it makes it super easy for you to pick it up whenever you need a lot of wood, right? So that's the way to do it. And I call it the Arboretum. Now, in this particular playthrough, my goal is to not only build the Arboretum, but also to build a structure in which you cannot see the trees unless you're actually in the base, right? So it's also going to be elevated, which it is right now. You can see that it is elevated under here. And I'm going to cut out around the same distance you see here, the same distance down. I'm going to cut out around the entire thing so that the mobs cannot just run up and start whacking on the support frames. You don't want them to do that. Now, they might also hit the underground frames here as well, these 100 rounds, so we want to fill those in. And as you can see, it's like a little maze under here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's like, reminds me of that thing with the terracotta thing, right? The terracotta statues or soldiers. Very cool. Very cool. So Pokey's been working very, very hard on that, and I'm going to probably help him out a bit tonight. Let's see if he's actually in here. Let's see. Just me and Chewy in here right now. Now, sometimes I have my full team in here, and sometimes they like to take a break because I play a lot of 7 Days to Die, so I wear them out. I wear them out in channel. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and fill in a lot of these frames. I'm going to go ahead and work a bit on this. And literally, we're going to make this so incredibly high across there to support the building. We're going to make it like 35 blocks high, and then try to enclose it. And then across the top, of course, so that it will grow, we're going to put glass across the top, which is going to be fun. So we're going to need a lot of supports, a lot of framings and whatnot. So we're going to need a lot of resources. So we're going to probably be collecting a massive amount of resources today. Lead, we're going to be collecting raw iron, and then of course we're going to keep the cement and all of that stuff going, a lot of stone that we'll need to do. So we'll get to that here in just a sec. That base is looking awesome. Thank you, Rad Roach. Yes, There it is. Hey, there's Pokey. She should probably finish this project. Yeah, Pokey, I'm going to get you lots of resources, bro. Lots of resources. We're going to dig this all out and all of that. Probably have to dig it out first because then I'm going to get resources while I'm digging it out. So let's go get that going on. And we've had up to about 12 people on at the same time, which is very, very rare to do because a lot of people, of course, have different schedules. They're on at different times. But this is all a team effort here, by the way. This is not just me. This is an amazing group of people. Now, a lot of the stuff that I build is from visions in my mind, and then I put the team to task, right? Like I saw this sky garden in my mind. I didn't see the middle part until we actually were starting to build it. I said, you know what, we should build a middle part up higher too. But I seen this in my mind. I thought, oh man, that'd be awesome if we had some gardens that were lifted up as well as down low. So as you can see, we've got some yucca down there. We've got corn at the bottom as well as we've got the stuff on the top. So the stuff at the bottom still grows, by the way. Still grows down there. And all of this needs to be collected and then put back down again as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get the auger. I'm going to go ahead and get some resources that we're going to need. Now, again, tomorrow is Horde Night. So we need to prep for that as well. But Chewy's got some shotgun ammo already going. Let's see if we have any 7.68 as well. And I've got my arrows, my bolts. Let's go down here and see what we got. Now, I put it back in the box. I try to put the ammo back in the box right down here so that people have it on Horde Night. Luckily, I got it there. What's up, Chewy? Chewy's going in there. He's parking his bike. By the way, Chewy, if you want to park your bike in this big cave area, I've kind of opened up this cave area if you want to have like a little garage or put your bedroll or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is actually was opened up by Waffle and a whole bunch of other peeps, but I kind of opened up this corner so you can drive down in there and then, you know, build something out in there. If you want to build a little house or garage or something, go for it. Go for it. So yeah, at this point when we start
Where
getting...
might you find coal? Because the way I was doing it was horrible, and I know it's not made enough.
Those little round boulders, bro. Those are the things, man. Go get those little round boulders with the auger. You just go to the forest areas, and they're everywhere. And you just get those little suckers. That's where I'm going. If you want to come with me, we'll go do it.
All right, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to grab an auger. And then I probably put the paintbrush back. I'm going to grab... I'll grab all the repair kits. Gonna need those. And my glass and all that, I'm going to go ahead and put away over here. Get back to that. And cotton, we'll just put in the drop box. How's our drop boxes looking? Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll come back and we'll clean house of those. I like to look and see how far along it is. Okay. Now, as the quartermaster, played the quartermaster in nearly every single game. I love quartermastering. It's super fun. But one of the things you want to do is not sort the box all the time. I mean, in the beginning, you need to spend a lot of time sorting and getting everything squared away. But later in the game, you want it to build up. You want to keep building up more and more and more and keep building up a whole bunch of stuff in the box so that you don't have to quartermaster it all the time, right? To quartermaster it every 5 minutes where you're just like, oh, well, I got more stuff in there, more stuff in there. More. You can spend your entire game doing that, of course, if that's what you like to do. More power to you. But I suggest to let it fill up a lot, and then it's a lot less time. Even though you have more stuff to sort, it actually saves you time in the long run. So that's what I do. I let it build up. I'll let it build all the way up to the last 2 boxes, and then I'll go through and I'll sort it. Or I also have other people who come through and sort it as well, as they come in and off the server. So we got that going. So we had some over there, and let's go ahead and see if we got any more repair kits up here. No repair kits there, so we might need to make some more. Might need to make some more repair kits. How about in our mixed box? Oh, we got some right there. Okay, so we're going to grab a bunch of repair kits. You ready, Chewy?
Yep.
Got me a bunch of gas. Do you have some repair kits in the auger?
Uh-huh.
All right, I got to remember where I put my bike. It's outside. And you got gas.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we out of here. I'm going to bring some more gas, just in case. Put some on my bike. Put some on my bike. All right. So my bike is somewhere. I forgot where I parked it, so I got to go find it. Now, the cool thing is once you put a lock on it in A16, it actually tells you on your radar up there at the very top, north, south, east, west kind of thing, of where your particular bike is. Now, mine's out here in the front, it probably looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Now, again, this is an automated base. I don't need to do nothing. Now, once I go past it, see how it turned up there in the radar up at the top? It turned around. Now it's this way. So this is where it is right here. So we're going to go find the forest zone. We're going to find the nearest bunch of boulders, which is probably right out here. And we're going to look for those little round boulders. See if we got any out here. These little suckers. Jackpot. Now Chewy go that way and I'll go this way. Get these done and lickety-split. Now these boulders are the stuff. Because they give you a whole bunch of stuff. Look, lead, coal, iron, small stone, nitrate, clay, all in one. So just do these boulders. Forget mining. Go do a whole bunch of these boulders. This is how you do it fast. You got the auger, it's even faster, by the way. The auger's the stuff. Now, right now, we got to watch out because there's a bunch of mobs that could come and just kill us because they're going to run. And now we got that cleared, we'll go ahead and find our way back to our bikes, which are this direction. Now, this one's my bike. All right. Got himself a chainsaw as well.
I wonder if my nitrate, or not my nitrate, that boulder mine is still there. You know, let me check. I found when I first joined the game.
Oh, awesome. I'm just going to check all the stuff that's close to us here first, and then we'll kind of span out from there.
There you go, I shared it with you.
Now, I'm sure running an auger in the middle of the night is not going to cause any bad things to happen. I'm sure we're all going to be perfectly okay. Now, of course, noise causes mobs to sneak up on you. Let me turn my audio down just a little bit. The auger is exceptionally loud for some reason. They really need to crank it down. Now, we've got a whole bunch of boulders, so it's basically like a boulder farm, like Chewy was saying, that we can just run along and farm it all. And me and Chewy just makes quick work of this. And we'll go to the next one. Now, if you have a whole bunch of peeps sneaking up on you, like barrels and whatnot, run back to your bike. And I like to stay moving. As you saw, I'm kind of moving around a whole lot. Now, also it makes it easier to find which one is your bike and which one is his bike, and especially find it in the middle of the thing here. And I like to stay close to the base and just try to span out a bit from the base. Right? Slowly, slowly, slowly out from the base. Because this should always, all the stuff close to your base, that's the stuff should be farmed first. I think, anyway. Oh, we got some lead there, too. Again, I like to keep moving, because it's nighttime, mobs run. A whole bunch of lead, I can use that for my glass. Looking good. You can find lead by these boulders fairly easy. Now, if you're just looking for stone and raw iron, well, then you can do these things, but of course you can do this underground. You don't have to be outside at nighttime taking those out, right? So we'll get back on the bike and keep going a little bit further. We find even more. There's one. Try to find a whole bunch first. Oh, right here. Lead. Now, Chewy can track me, and if he gets in trouble, he'll let me know, and I'll run back to him.
Over here.
Over here.
Over
there.
20.
Awesome. Get him. I'm clearing the ones close to the base. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. All right. Now, what I do is I always go around the base first. Now, there's plenty all over the place to find. You're not going to really run out of these, especially if you have a bike. If you have a mini bike, you're not going to run out of them. They're everywhere. You can literally go in just about any direction in the forest biome, and you will run into them. But as you can see, I try to clear them close to by where our kind of central bases are, and then I span out from there. I span out a little bit at a time. That's why I know I've kind of cleared that area around the base first. Now, every now and again, look in your inventory to make sure you're not full. Because otherwise, you're dropping it. Dropping on, holy mackerel, a ton of them over here. Ton of them over here. And again, since you can track your bike, you know where it's at in the bushes. Don't have to guess. Holy mackerel, look at a whole bunch more. Guys, are like 40 of them over here. Ton of them. Let's see what we got in here. Nothing. Nothing. Love the teamwork, best part of the game. Exactly, Homer. Exactly. I have an amazing team in here. Now, tonight, they're kind of chilling out. Saturday night. They're probably exhausted from a whole week of non-stop 7 days to die playing. I was wearing them out all week long. It's okay if they take off. They take a break. That's okay. I don't mind coming in and working on resources and stuff for the team. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun to do. I never get bored of collecting resources. I have a lot of fun doing it. And as you can see, I keep moving always. Always keep moving. It's just like PvP. When you're out at nighttime, especially, keep moving. And I'm going to kind of just do a circle around the main base. And if Chewie needs me, he'll let me know. And he's out there finding little boulder patches as well. Now, again, you don't necessarily have to be together when you both have augers, because it's not going to be as efficient as if you're kind of off doing it in different boulder piles. Because he's going to find a whole bunch over where he's at. I'm going to find a whole bunch where I'm at. And so on. But it's kind of fun, though, because you can watch out for each other. That's what I like about it, when you're watching out for each other as well. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Get that lead. Get that lead. So I'm also looking for little lead patches. As you can see. There's a whole bunch of boulders in here. Now, this is pretty dangerous to do this at nighttime, but I'm getting to the point in the game where I'm, like, okay with being out at night, at least somewhat. If I see a cop or something like that, the first thing I'm going to do is just, like, go straight for my bike and get the heck out of here. Because I don't have any... oh, I do have... Oh, I did pick up some sniper ammo. I did, okay. Well, I could probably take him out with some sniper ammo at this point. At this point. Now, back in the base, by the way, it's just taking care of itself. It's taking care of itself. Nothing I need to do. All I need to do is replace those blade traps from now on, and the base has got itself under control. And on Horde Night, which will be tonight, I will turn on those turrets, and you'll watch it own it up. Now, we're day 84, too, so it's going to increasingly get harder and harder with more cops and more stuff. As long as we manage it well, as long as we manage that ammo, we manage our resources and keep that stuff stocked, we should be able to do quite well. Quite well. Again, try to get close to the base. There we go. I think a massive amount of these suckers. I guess at this point right here, it's got to be repaired. So I'm going to use a repair kit on it. Also leveled up. What level am I now? 105. Okay, good. Now, right now, the auger in mining is way too much XP. It's way too much. Now, it's an alpha game, so they haven't balanced it yet. Totally. But the auger is way too much XP. And, you know, some people are a fan of just, like, you know, fast moding themselves to high levels. I'm not a fan of that. I like to struggle. I like to struggle in between. Why is it still loud? I could have sworn I turned it down. It still seems super loud to me. Hold on, let's turn it down. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like the struggle along the way. When you use the auger, it just gives you way too much XP. Way too much. So, like, when I'm down just, like, getting a whole bunch of resources, and I was building a ramp, and I was doing all of that, I literally got, like, 30 or 40 levels. Just from doing that. I hate that it gives me those levels, because it feels like I'm shortcutting, but I was actually functionally doing something. I wasn't using it just to level. When I see people shortcutting like that, and they're using the auger just to level, or they're using tricks in the game just to level super quickly, then I will boot them off the server. I will boot them, and they will be gone. Because we try to play legit. Now, the whole point of playing the game in alpha mode is to test the game. Basically, that's what we're doing. We're testing it to see if we find any flaws, like we found the gardening problem, where it will lag tremendously originally, but they did fix that a good amount. It still lags a little bit, but not as bad. Not as bad as it was. There we go. Big Mama reminds me of Medina, Tyler Perry. There you go. Yeah, Big Mama's house. Exactly. Ooh, there's some lead over here. You got that right. Teamwork is the best. I'm so gonna build. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot already. Speaking of teamwork, come on, Kismet. I forgot already, everybody. I forgot I was gonna restart the community server. Hold on. I gotta let them guys know. Let me pop up. I'm gonna pop over the community server for a second. I'll be back. Hey, Dothraki, you there, bro? You there? Well, if you're watching on the stream, Dothraki, I'm about to restart the server, bro. I hope I don't mess anybody up. Here we go. Bada bing. Bada bing. Now, our server seems to be okay right now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave our server on. But I'm going to go ahead and let them know. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You finding lots of stuff where you are, Chewy? I'm finding tons of it over here.
Good lord, yes.
I mean, they're literally in every direction of the forest biome, which is awesome. Awesome. Boom. Let's see some more by the base here.
There's Pokey.
Pokey, what's up, man? Pokey's coming in to work on his thing here. We're getting a ton of resources. Look how much resources I got. Look at all the stone I've got. Look at the raw iron I've got now. I mean, I've got 3,000 lead just from these little boulders, man. I think these boulders are actually better than mining right now. Better than mining is the boulder. Though I did find like 8,000 lead in this most insane lead run I've ever seen. It was right in the bottom of our base. Just like randomly down there, which is wild. Which is wild. Alright, I've cleared a bunch of this. Let's tool around. Has my gas on my bike's looking good. Another one here. I'll just jump off, grab it, back on the bike. Just like that. And just keep going further and further out. Then you get like a giant farm like this. And then you're just grabbing a bunch of this. Like so.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, now. Hey, Pokey.
Awesome, awesome.
Showing everybody on the stream your awesome work there, man. Nice job. No more? Ah, here's one right here.
I get some of the resources and come work on it.
Take all you need, man. Drunk coming in with a host. Thank you so much for that auto host. Drunk, an amazing streamer. We went over there. We rated him the other day. It was pretty fun. Or we hosted him the other day. I'm working on a whole bunch of epic stuff. Working on a whole bunch of epic stuff to take my stream to a whole nother level. I know you thought, Kismet, you already like recording 6 channels of audio. You're uploading terabytes of stuff to YouTube. You're basically doing all these graphics and animations and all sorts of stuff like the Dragon Chalice and all sorts of stuff that pops up on the stream. And you can still go to the next level? You know it. You know it. I am never satisfied with just keeping it the way it is. I like to constantly innovate and kind of iterate as well on my stream. I try to make it better and better every single time. I suggest if you're a streamer, try to do that on yours too. Try to make your stream better every time you stream. Try to be better at it. When I try to do something, I try to be the best there ever was. On my tombstone, husband, father, artist, educator. I mean, my tombstone is going to be pretty big. Educator, animator, and gamer, and the best streamer there ever was. Right there at the bottom. Right there at the bottom. In this part of my existence. That would be epic. I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with that. I'm not cool with the dying part, but I'm cool with that on my tombstone. There we go. Because I refuse to lay down and die. As a lot of you know my story. My story of coming back from the brink of the no longer going to be able to do anything in my life. My wife would have to take care of me for the rest of my life. And I was not down for that. I saw my dad go that way, but he was in his 80s though. So he lived a long life. He lived a very long life. When you're in your 80s, I don't know. Still, when I'm in my 80s, I still would have said hell no. I still would have said hell no. Am I getting stuck in this bed? That's just the way I am. I'm too dang stubborn. I'm too dang stubborn. I refuse to go. I refuse to lay down and die. I get up. I force myself, say nope. getting out of the bed every single day. I'm going to do something. And now I'm getting stronger and stronger. I am at a place now where I am better than I've been in 15 years. I'm strong. Went out, did the lawn today. All in one sweep. All in one sweep. Back, side, front, bam, done. Tried to weed eat. Ran out of weed eater thingy. I hate that when you run out of string. Anybody else hate that? You just start your weed eater and you do just a little bit. And then you run out of string. Put a 1 in the chat if that drives you crazy. And then that's when you realize you're out. Right? That's when you realize you're out. Oh, hold on, hold on. Raw iron dropping. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Quick, 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 quick. Get over here. No, get off the bike. Put the stuff. No! Oh my gosh, it's full. No! No! Okay, I got a little bit. I don't like wasting resources. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No! Found a small stone. Right here. Get that. Don't waste it. It's precious. My precious. My precious loot. Alright, we're already max. Look at that. Look at how much loot we just brought in. Boom. Lines of raw iron, lines of stone, 3,000, 3,000, and 1,600, and 5,000 plus lead. Just in that little bit of time. Bam. Just imagine we really spent a lot of time doing this. All right, back to the base to drop this stuff off. Let's do it. This way. Dodge some trees, everybody. Dodging some trees. Play a little tree dodging game here. Again, this is why I like to be close. Look at all the other ones. You see, I see all of them as I'm going by now. I should have emptied out all the sand in my thing because I was bringing back a bunch of sand. I should have emptied it out. Woo, and there's Pokey's thing he's working on right now. That's going to be epic, our Arboretum. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the entrance. Now, this is actually an exit over here, but it's also an entrance. You can use it as either. Bolt. And so I'm going to go lined up here on the road. Wish you could run over zombies because that was super fun, running over zombies, but apparently not. And up and at 'em. Into there we go. And then all the way to the bottom of the base. Boing, a boing, a boing, boing, boing. Dee-dee. Hello, everybody. I feel warm by the fire. Awesome. Awesome. Back this baby up. Meep, meep, meep. Boom, bam. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take this lead, put it right into here. So I'm sure it's doing nothing right now. Actually, let's cut that in half. And then up here. Oh, there we go. Already got some lead in there. Nice, nice. All right, so let's go ahead and grab that out of there. And then take the iron out of there. I don't know who keeps putting iron in there. Because you don't want to take black iron and put it in there. Because when you take black iron and you put it in there, you had already spent all the time melting down the black iron in the first place, which is the point of the black iron forges, is to make that black iron so you can use it. Now, if you're in dire straits and you got to use it, well, then you got to use it. But I don't like when people are melting down my black iron. I spent a lot of time making that black iron. I don't want it to melt down. Now, look how much forged steel we have. Oh, my gosh. That's a lot of forged steel. That's a lot of forged steel. So what I would rather it do is I would rather it doing something like this, where you're using your raw iron instead. So let's go ahead and get that going. And get that raw iron going in there. So it really needs a lot of lead and iron, and that's going to be epic. Epic for a bunch of glass that we're going to be making for later. Now, while we're doing that as well, I'm going to go ahead and just stack this up here, because I think we're pretty good on forged steel there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up there, like so. Now we've got a bunch of nitrate and clay, so we're going to throw the clay up in here, like this. Why do these not have commas? There's just something about, I have to fix that. Makes it visually easier to see when it's fixed. Okay, raw weapons and ammo. There we go. We're going to put a bunch of coal.
I see you, Pokey.
I'm poking around.
Being a ninja. Being a ninja. Okay, now I've tried to remember this time to get all this sand off of here that I got for the gas off of there too. And then let's stack, say, 3 back in there again. I got this sand so that I can use that to make tons and tons of glass. Also, it's going to help us make a lot of cement. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up here in the sand and stone. Now we have a massive amount of sand and stone. So our sand and stone stuff should be running. Now we've got a bunch of raw cement. We have a crazy ton of raw cement. Let's get a lot of that. And let's go ahead and get that sand and stone back again. There we go. And then we're just going to literally go over here and then tell it to make a whole bunch of concrete mix, and which is going to make 7,000 concrete, or 7,000 concrete mix. And I can't do it because, oh, I haven't learned it yet. That's right. I don't think I've learned into concrete because I was letting other people do it. Let's see if I have enough. I have 74. That ought to be enough, I would think. All right, there we go. Go into concrete mixing so I can do it as well. Bam, 7,000 on the way. Now, I love concrete mixing. I do nothing but just run a massive amount of concrete all the time. So let's go ahead and get that, and then we'll get some more concrete mix. As much as we can get. And then we'll queue this one up as well. Now, it's more efficient if I don't put it in just this one. It's more efficient if I put it in all 6 of them. Like right now, it's all making about 1,000, which is great, right? So if I split it up, it's much better. So let's do that instead. Let's go ahead and split it up like that. Uh-oh, some stuff fell on the ground. Put some raw cement back up in there. Not waste any of our cement. There we go. Okay. So it's more efficient if I split it up a bit. Right, so we're going to go ahead and first, we're going to go ahead and put our gas back so it's not taking up so much of our inventory. Let's go ahead and put all that back in there, like so. We've also got some dirt, so we're going to put that in the garden box. We've got a little touch of dirt here. Also got massive amount of grassy ground, which is great. Plant fibers, let's go ahead and put that over here. In the fibers. Bada bing, there we go. We need a lot of wood. Looks like we're out of wood. And then we'll go ahead and queue up a bunch of this. Again, we'll go up here. Raw cement and get our sand and stone. Got tons of sand and stone. And we need lots and lots of raw cement. Boom, boom, boom. I just click them randomly, and then I click the sort thing, which is awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and start right here. And then what I like to do is I like to go 999 and then just mix that particular amount. Right, so I go ahead 999, then hit enter, and then W. Boom, we've made 1,000. And the same thing here, 999, and then enter, W. And then this is actually going to make that mix much faster because it's going to be doing it 6 times the speed as opposed to just doing it in that one thing. So I'm going to queue that up everywhere I can. Enter W. There we go. Oh, got to take that other 6,000 out of there. There we go. And then kind of rinse and repeat until you run out. So mix. I'm just going to click it because it's much faster. Oop, we already got one going there? No. And again. And again. Now, if I was just going to let this run and I was going to do something else, if I thought that Pokey didn't need it, I would then just let the 6,000 run. I just let it run. I would just queue up as much as I can, just a few of them. Let it run for an hour or two and be fine. But this is going to take an hour. Right, so that would have took like 6 hours for it to do it, roughly. And then if I do it in each of them, it's going to only take an hour, roughly. So, there we go. Awesome. Awesome. So, there we go. A lot of ones in the chat. Very nice. Thanks for the heads up, Kez, about the community server. We finished up about an hour ago. Awesome. See the moon. Amazing. Awesome. Hey, Grim Reaper, what's up? Hello, everybody say hello to Grim Reaper in the chat. Resident Spike, hey, Kismet, just started playing this game, actually, so it's good to tune into the stream, get some tips, and just watch you play. Oh, thank you, Resident Spike, long-time supporter of the stream. Say hello to Resident Spike in the chat as well, everybody. He's pretty awesome. Jay Wade says, Kez, I played this game, bro, and you make a game look easy. Must have to play it for a while. It's hard. I've played it for a while. It's hard. It is hard. Solo, this is a very tough game. Very tough game. What makes it look easy is we have exceptional teamwork. See, when you put amazing people together, there's a magic that happens, a true magic that happens. Now, I'm over here doing one thing, somebody else is doing something else.
East side.
Oh, just stand in the kill box and it will automatically activate and it will just chop them up. There you go. You don't even have to. You don't have to worry about wandering hordes anymore. If you're by the base, just stand in the kill box and they'll auto activate. Auto activate on there. By the way, everybody, tonight is Horde Night in about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes. So, yeah, let's keep going. Keep going. So, we got 99 in all of these. Let's double, or we got 1,000 queued in each of these. It's going to take about another 40 minutes. Now, that's why I make so many of these, because it takes a really long time to make concrete, and I never have enough concrete, ever. Never have enough. So, yeah, let's go ahead and queue up. Let's just queue up 2 more of those in each of these. All right, let's see if we can get 2 more there. This one, $9.99, mix, and so on. You know, I don't want to spend too much time doing this, but you know, do what you can. And I'm definitely gonna have to get more sand. Now, if I have a lot of stone, I can just go ahead. If I have 2 boxes of stone, I can just take that stone and convert it into sand, because that does work very well as well. But sometimes I just feel like getting out of the base. I feel like getting out of the base and just running over there and doing some serious augering of some sand, which is super fun. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. That one's already queued up. Queued up. Now, when you get to this point where all of your stuff is queued up, all right, looking good. Then what you do is you just get the last one here, and you undo that, and then I shift and left-click on where it says concrete mix up there, and then it will just do whatever the maximum is. It automatically sets it to maximum. Instead of hitting this button right here, you just shift left-click here, and then boom, it goes to max, and then you just hit W, and then it will mix all the rest of it automatically. Now, that's actually not all of it. That's actually not all of it, because I basically have more sand. If I see I have more sand left, that means that I need more raw cement mix until I run out of sand. So I'm going to go get some more raw. And I'm going to literally go to this bottom left, or bottom right one is the one I was doing. Yep. And then shift click. That's 9,000 it's going to do. 9,000 that it's going to do. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot for it to do. To just do the one, have it done, because it's going to take 432 minutes, 432 minutes. So again, we might go in and say, okay, we've got 6 of them. If we do, say, 1,500 in each, right, then it will go pretty fast. I would probably go in the 2,000, right, to do 2,000. But you can't do that. You can't do it. You can't. There's no way to type 2,000 in here, right? It only goes to $9.99 from you typing, right? That's the... stop it. It only goes to $9.99 from you typing. You can't go any higher than $9.99. The only way to go higher is to shift click or to tell it to do max. So how do you control that? How do you control how much you can have it do? Well, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple way to work around it is you just simply put the raw cement back. And you just put 2,000 raw cement on yourself, right? Then you go to this first one, cancel this, and then you queue it up, which is going to do 3,000 now, and then mix it. There you go. Now, the maximum output is 6,000, so you got to keep that in mind. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000. That's 3, 4, 5,000 it's got there, and it's going to have about another 1,000 there. So this should work out pretty well. It should work out and then fill up the max output, right? So you don't have to, so it doesn't stop in the middle of it. Same thing here. Take that back. Then we're going to go ahead and get this raw cement. Going to get 2 more of those. Then we're going to tell it to do all of it. Bam. So the last one, you want to queue that one up for a whole lot. Oh, did I already do that one? Hold on. This one. And then queue that up for about 3,000. So each of these ones, 3,000. The other one's going to be $9.99. And so on and so forth through the whole thing. I was doing that one. And let's go get 2 more. This one I did. That says 3,000. 3,000. This one here does not have 3,000, so I need another one. Another stack of 1,000. So a great way to work around there. I hope you guys enjoy that. If you did enjoy that awesome tip, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Hey, there we go. HE Death Trooper hanging out. Sup. Yes, Jay Weed. Find yourself an awesome team. Now, if you are playing on PC, come join the community server. It's free. You don't even have to be a sub. Just hit the follow button, and we'll let you in. You got to follow a little bit of rules, though. You got to follow a little bit of rules. You got to be respectful of other people. Can't cause server disruptions. If you would like to be part of it, here's what you do. You go ahead and get on our Discord, and I'll throw it in the chat for you, and you follow it. Now, if you have a problem with our Discord link or anything like that, please notify me right away, and I will get it all set up for you. So follow that Discord link right there. You can also download it, or you can just use it in a web browser. You go into our lurker chat, and then you say, Kismet, I've read the rules. Now, there's the rules pinned up at the top. There's a little pin up there. You click on that pin. You'll see it say server rules. You click on the server rules. It'll show you the server rules in the thing. Now, those are our teamwork rules, but a lot of those apply. You know, don't steal other people's bike and all that kind of mischief stuff you can do. If you agree with those rules, we'll let you have you take a shot on the community server. Hang out there. Now, if I do find out that you are amazing and epic over there, now you must, if you're on the community server, please be in Discord. You must be in Discord so that we can communicate to you if we need to restart the server or whatever it is. Please be in Discord in the community channel so we know you're in there and you're doing okay. So if you want to be part of that, let us know. It's open to everybody. Open to everybody. Even if you are a sub, you get priority, by the way, if you are a sub, to getting onto the server. And it runs 24 hours a day. It's a professionally hosted server that our subs have providing, or that our subs are providing the stream, so that you guys can play on there for as long as you want. For as long as you want, and then it doesn't, you know, you get lag when you're kind of hosting it in your own machine, and then you're inviting a whole bunch of your friends. You get a lot of lag in 7 Days to Die, especially in Horde Night. You'll see that lag is greatly reduced, if not eliminated, because you have a professionally hosted server and you're on a professionally hosted server. Now, you can go off and do your own thing. You don't have to do teamwork, but it is a lot of fun to do teamwork, and of course, it's easier to survive when you're working with other people. So my admins over there are Dothraki and also Sita as well. So if you find them, they will also help you out, get you started, all that kind of fun stuff. So let's keep going. All right, so we got about 2,000 sand left, so we could probably queue it up on a couple more here. So again, let's go ahead and get some raw cement. A couple of those. Let's go ahead and take this one off. Shift left click. Now we can queue up 3,000, about 600 left. So about one more of these. And let's see, this one's queued. This one here, let's get that one. Concrete mix, there we go, about 1,600 there. And you're good. I'm out of sand now. I'm out of sand. So if I have a lot of stone, though, if I have a massive amount of stone, which I don't really have right now, but if this thing was full of stone, I would take half of the stone and turn it into sand. That's what I would do. But we'll get a bunch more stone here in just a second. A bunch more stone and just about everything, really. Okay, so we've gotten all those resources. We brought them back. We dropped them off. Guess what time it is? Time to go get some more. Let's just go straight out of the base. Right up the ramp. Notice there's a ramp on the other side, too. Ramp on both sides. This is usually the exit here. And I try to angle at a side. Woohoo! There we are. Back out of the base. Looking good. Now, it might be like, Kismet, you forgot your gas, bro. You forgot your gas. Nope. I did not. I put it in here. I put it in here. I'm going to leave one in there just in case. Now, it's going to give me lots more inventory as well as lots more inventory here. And I've also got weapons to save myself in case something crazy starts to happen. Let's get it going. How you doing over there, Pokey? Things going good?
Oh, they're going good. I'm just wondering how to match up the highway.
Start from one side and run it over. Start from the side that already exists. Put a drop bridge
just
down.
wondering how to match up the highway. It'll be level coming from the garden, but then it will have to have a 1 block slant once it hits the arboretum.
Why is that? You didn't build at the same height?
Well, the way I was started building it, with just the just the one level of floor, it'll drop it down one.
Yeah, if you want to make it higher and then it drops down, that's okay. I mean, we can just make it work. Make it work.
I mean, it'd be a ramp on the tree side, just right by the drawbridge.
Sounds good. By the way, I use those drawbridges. I think there might be one in the box, but if there's not, just go ahead and start another one. And I start it right now because it's going to be like a half hour before it's done.
Okay.
I don't need to park my bike so far away. Now, right here, also, a bunch of clay. Oh, this is just dirt. You're looking for brown patches. Oh, that's just dirt there. But this is a brown patch. Now, we know what's down below this? This is gravel. This is just gravel right here. There's some nice stuff way down there that you could dig down and find a mine down there if you wanted to. But I'm looking for these boulders. I'm looking for the round suckers. And I'm going to get a whole bunch of them. Gotta stay out of that hole now. Now what I'll also do is kind of angle this hole. Now I made a hole there. I'll angle it so it's easy for people to get out, right? So if you make a hole in the ground, make sure to make it easy for people to get back out of that hole. Especially if you got an auger. It makes it nice and easy. Alright, more little boulders. Now I find it's easier to find the boulders, by the way, from this third-person view when you're on the bike. I like to also look for birds' nests while you're on here as well. Because look, you got this above thing. Now, I wish you could be in third person all the time. I love the third person. But one of the things, there's a bird nest right there. One of the things, of course, they're trying to do is give you that immersion of that kind of first person, you know, a whole bunch of stuff sneaking up behind you. kind of deal. But I'm a third person. I like to do third person when I'm running around, much like Fallout, when I'm running from place to place. But then when I'm fighting, I like to be in first person. That's just me. I like to have that option. Yeah. How in-depth is the character customization in this game? Not very in-depth because it's an alpha game right now. They're not really concentrating on the character customization. It's pretty basic right now. Again, this is like alpha. This is alpha 16 that I'm in, 16.1 that I'm playing in, which is the latest patch of alpha. But they're not even worried about that right now. They're working on the core mechanics of the game, and frankly, they're crushing it. They're crushing. This game is more fun than some release games that you buy. Just an alpha, because they put the fun in first. That's the most brilliant way to do it. I mean, I give them huge props for that. To put the fun in first, and then work on all the little pretty graphics later. That's what you got to do. And also to do the smart kind of Minecraft move, where you go in, you build it, and then you invite people in to test it, which is what I'm doing, and my team's doing. And then you take that feedback and you actually apply it to the game, making the game a better game in the long run. You might have heard of a tiny little game that did the same thing called Minecraft. That's right. Genius idea. Genius idea to actually listen to your community. I know. Huh. Crazy. I know. Crazy genius. I think that's the true genius of Minecraft, and the true genius of this game is that
drawbridges are 4 wide, right?
Yeah, 4 wide. So the current drawbridge that we have is kind of offset one right. So if you're running away from the kill box, it is basically that it goes 3 on the left side, the full left side, and then the right side, it just drops off. So if you see the one that's just outside the kill box, you'll see what I mean. All right, so it's getting close to Horde Night here, people. You got to get this going on. By the way, if you're down in the base and doing a whole bunch of stuff, I suggest to grab a bunch of ammo and a weapon and all of that. How we doing on our shotgun ammo there, Chewy?
Good.
Can you make 768 as well?
Yeah.
Put a whole bunch of coal and stuff in there. If we could go ahead and fire up some of that. We might not have enough time, but if we could fire up some more of that. I've only got 63, so. I mean, the kill box is going to kill most of it, but might need that. Death by auger. Take that, sucker. Take that, sucker. Nothing more fun than killing stuff with an auger. Okay, where did my bike go? This way. This way. Now I like to put the auger away because it's so loud. It obscures my vision so much. I like to put it away and only pull it when I need to cut stuff down. Wow. Wowzers. The surface mining is just so much faster. And also nicer, so you don't have to be underground the whole time. Don't have to be underground all the time. There's a ton of cotton out here, too. The world is full of so much resources, such a massive amount of resources, that if you just spend time collecting, you should be fine. You should be fine, especially when you get to the auger stage, where I'm at. Where you're just literally getting a ton of everything. Until your inventory is just full of so much stuff.
Wondering how this is going to match up. Since you went 6 wide, right?
Hey, Jojo. It's 9 wide.
9 wide highway?
No, 9 wide is the path I cut. It should be a 3 wide highway. And what I would do is I would see exactly how the highway is, and line it up and go to the far side, go to the close side to the kill box for the thing, see how it lines up, the drawbridge we currently have, and the 3 wide lane, and then just translate that to the other side, you know what I mean? And then just keep it going.
Okay. Well, if it's 3 wide, how do we do the bridge? It'll be a little offset.
Well, you put the bridge, you attach it to the side of the 9 wide already. You know what I mean? The other end of the thing. Let me come back. I'll show you. Going back. All right, heading back to base. Gotta explain this a bit to Pokey. Ah, so many more rocks. I'll be back for you after Horde Night, rocks. Look at this. Look, there's a ton of them just sitting right by the base. Sitting right by the base there. All right. Yeah, I always want to work from the pre-existing side. That usually helps a lot, Pokey. That's why I always start from a pre-existing spot. Like, I start from the garden, and then I'll start from here and work toward you as opposed to working from toward you to back here, because that's how you make mistakes, when you go the opposite direction.
I mean, the bridge is 4 wide, but the highway is 3, so will the drawbridge hang over 1?
Yeah, it'll hang over 1, but if you come all the way back to the base, you can see it hangs over 1 over here. See how it hangs over 1 to the right?
You look like you're using a stealth boy.
Oh, it's because I died at some point. Hold on, sorry. That better?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, as you look at this bridge, it is the bridge is actually offset by 1 to the right. So the actual center of it actually runs down the center of the doorways, which runs down the center of the thing. So if you were going to do the drawbridge, you would literally just run it straight down the center of this, and then on the left side, you attach it to the current Sky Garden. So here, put 4 blocks down. I'll show you what I mean. Put 4 wood frames down. Because I don't have any wood frames, so. Throw some down and I will utilize them. Need 1 more. There we go.
Gave you half of mine.
All right, so again, this is the center, and you know that it's offset on 1 on each side, and then the final one, the drawbridge, will be off 1 more to the right. So, like that. So you actually attach the drawbridge right there where those 4 blocks are to the side of this, and then the ramp that actually starts is going to be, of course, 4 in this direction. Actually, it's 5 in this direction. So I put the drawbridge up first before you build the underpings of it. You mean the ramp? You know what I mean? And then, of course, you want to just run it. Yeah, there you go. Run it down center. He does it perfect. He does it back. I love backpedaling. It works great. He's backpedaling across there, so he knows exactly how it's going to line up along there. Now, it should line up where he's going straight, and then he might have to ramp it down or ramp it up when he gets to that side over there. And then he'll use those 100 rounds for that as well. So there you go. That should help you out. And you already got the drawbridge going? Now, why do we build it out so far? Well, we build it out really, really far so that basically that it's not going to lag us out on Horde Night. That's the main thing. We don't want it to lag us out. Now, can we see it from here?
I haven't started it.
Let me help him out. He's got it. Yeah, like I said, bro, you don't want to start from this side. You want to start from the other side. You want to start your pillars coming straight out from the other end. If you start it from this direction, it's not going to match up well. I mean, you can fix it on this end, but if you're going to... yeah.
So the bridge would be like that.
No, you got it 1 too far left, I think. Oh, you got it way too far left. Yep. So is this the center line here? No, this is the center line. Oh, okay. I thought that was the center line. No, this is the center line. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. But I would not build it from this side, dude. That's how it gets messed up. I'm telling you. That's how I screw it up.
Sounds good.
We better get
busy.
Yeah, we better get back to base here, though, while we're waiting for that thing, and then we'll do some Horde Night action, get it done. Pathfinder Fingers, thank you, and also everybody drunk enough. Homer, thank you so much for those hosts. Thanks for coming in, answering the call. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, love. Bam. Let's go ahead and secure the base. Let's go ahead and close our outer door areas for the ramps. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Whee! All the way to the bottom. Bada bang. Bada bang. So I'm going to go through and make sure all the doors are closed. Now this is just in case they try to get in this way. Somehow they break their way through the side. I don't know what. It just makes me feel better if these doors are closed. So going up, by the way, if you jump a little bit, you go up much faster than walking up the slow way. I'm going to go ahead and close those up. Try not to break my leg on the way down. There we go. Whee! That one closed.
And those are closed too.
Did you check all the way to the top of the ramp?
Yes, I just closed it.
All right, heading up. Everybody eat some food, drink some water. I'm going to go ahead and turn the turrets on. All right. I'm going to go ahead and top out the food and water. Other side. Right here. Have some more meat. Have some more meat, and we're going to get this going on. Let me go ahead and turn my sound back up again. Go to my audio. Maybe not too much, though. All right. And some more meat. Actually, I'll take some of this out of here.
772 ammo in the command center box.
Thank you, thank you. So we got that going. We'll go ahead and get some water going, too. Put that back in there. Now, again, our defenses are automated. I'm going to go ahead and offload a lot of this stuff and then be ready to repair during Horde Night. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the tool here. A whole bunch of these little electronic components. Some steel. I like to maybe a little concrete. Maybe a little black iron. I like to keep a lot of that stuff on me just in case. Now, I'll probably be okay by leaving all this other stuff on me for now. And then I'll go ahead and put this in here. Now, I don't like to carry the auger around with me. I don't know. So for some reason, if I get killed and I drop my bag gets destroyed or whatever, I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to take that off of me. And then I'm going to grab some 768. Do you need some more 768 as well, Pokey?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right, there's 54 left in there. Okay, and I'm also going to repair my weapon before Horde Night. That's always a good idea, so this way you're not repairing it in the middle of Horde Night. Now, I only use 2 weapons, as you can see. Of course, there's also rocket launchers and cool stuff. You can use that. But if any of you watch Banlish's channel, you should know, watch out for that. Okay, now these turrets right here are normally off, so it doesn't burn all of our stuff. But as you can see, we've got them turned on there. And then back here, we have 2 more switches that turn them on here. Now again, this auto-activates. Everything will auto-activate down below. My job is to run around and make sure that the base doesn't get broken down. Everybody else's job is just to kill stuff, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun. Now I can repair stuff from inside the base. So I'm going to go around one last little check of our blade traps. Maybe give them a little bit of love if they need it, since I've got a little bit of time as well. Now as we get more polished metal, as you can see, we got polished metal here. That's worth 12,000 damage. Then they have to get through the 12,000 damage, and then they have to do the 10,000, then 6,000, then 3,000 to get through there. Now the big guys, the big girls, and the big guys do a lot of damage to your base. So we go live on anything that's like pretty substantial, right? The big mobs. Now there is two of these that I can't repair, and they're directly out in front of the base. But we're gonna see what happens. Now, if they do get destroyed, no biggie. We'll just nuke everything if we've got to. That one looks good. This one looks good. All right, that all looks good. Full food, water. Got plenty of ammo. Every time I go out of the base, I make sure to close the drawbridge every single time. There we go. Repair those. Turrets are live. All our detection nets are live. Buckle in for some Horde Night. We've got both our drawbridges up. And I feel like going and do a little snipering today. Let's do a little sniper action. Let's do it. Now, I like to get up here on the top. Now, I usually build myself a little sniper tower up here. I might still build a sniper tower, but I like to be up here on top. Reload my weapon. Reload your weapons. And now we're going to go ahead and reload the weapons. We're going to get a little sniper action going on. So if they run up, they're going to get grinded up under the base. You're also going to see our shotgun turrets do their things. Chewy's got them all loaded up. And we've got them on and ready. Hope you guys are ready. This ain't going to be your mama's Horde Night. This is going to be epic. Because we're at day 84. The more you get past like day 50, the more cops they send to you. The more ferals, the more climbers. It gets crazy. Whoa!
What? Pre-horde?
That side's not triggering. Why is that side not triggering? See that one side of mine is not triggering. Why does this side not trigger? I don't know. Coming in southwest cop. Couple of them. 4 of them. All right, now we're getting it going on. Now when they try to shoot, here's the thing. This is the reason why I have this here. Watch this. See, that's why I have that there. To dodge them. Dang it. Now, I can't get him right here. Can't get him right here. Oh, he just blew up. Why is this side not triggering? For some reason, this side's not triggering. All right, well, I got to fix that. My wire tool. Screw it. So, for some reason, this electric relay right here is not getting the power. I don't know why, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and just siphon some of the power off of this other one. Just direct. And run it over here. Somebody broke my thing. Somebody broke my thing. Alright, forget it. I'll just take it from here. Over here. Why is it not triggering? I'll let them deal with the bad guys. So what's happening is this whole side's not triggering. That's not good. On a new line. Going from here to here. Should allow it to go to here.
Finally found a cigar about 30 minutes ago.
Blade traps aren't triggering for some reason.
Yeah, move on over here so they follow over here.
It was working perfectly before I left. It's always something, everybody. It's always something. Forget it. Gotta reroute it. Probably already destroyed that one in the corner. They did. They did. Called improvisation, everybody. I had it working. But for some reason, something's causing it not to work over there. But there we go. I lost my corner one, but deal with it later. Now I'm going to go back into the kill box, check and see how it's doing in there. Only the ones that got through. Oh, they're getting in here in the corner. This is not good. Chewy, bro, you're right in my way. Move out of the way, Chewy. Try to get your gun out and start shooting, man. Got to clear this corner. Darn it. Lost it.
No.
I shouldn't have been trying to hit him with the bat.
Blade trap's working again. Now, if we survive, then the base is successful. I should have tested that corner first. I should have tested it. How are we looking? Coming in from the worst side. Now the problem is I can't put a spin trap back out there again because they're blocking. Their bodies are blocking right now. Like I'm gonna run out of ammo. This is crazy. This is craziness out here. Clear that one. Clear this one. That one. Uh-oh, we got another one down. Got a whole bunch bumped up in the southwest corner. Everybody should come down here to the kill box and just start shooting these peeps in the corner because they took out 2 of our blade traps.
Oh yeah, we're all down here. We're right behind you.
Start killing some stuff. Why is all this stuff on the right not dying? Southwest, not the stuff out there. Anything in this corner. These cops, all this stuff should be dead. Don't you have a sniper? Pokey.
Loud ammo.
Big butt. Look at that big butt of the policeman. Oh my God, this is nuts. Of course, they got to be in the one corner that's messed up. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, not good. Out of sniper. Out of sniper. Whew. One more cop out there. Empty Farrell. Oh, I think that's it. We survived, guys. Wow. Yeah, somehow my the power on that right side got messed up. Because it was working perfectly when I logged off, and I thought, well, it'll be fine. It was working automatically. And then all of a sudden, it was like not working. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with my trigger up there in the corner. I'll have to go look at that thing and see if somebody changed the settings up there. Yeah, it could be somebody messed with the settings up there or got damaged or needs to be repaired. But let's go ahead and repair all this first. Happy looting, guys. I'll go ahead and turn the turrets off, by the way, up there. The turrets will turn these blade traps off over here. Woo! Now, ours only goes till 2 a.m., as you can see, because normally the days just go on forever. They go on forever if you don't crank it down. Now, eventually, I will crank it back up again, but while everybody's still learning, some people come in the server and they're still learning and whatnot, I do crank it down a bit. So, but don't worry. We'll crank it back up. All right, now why, oh why, is my power, oops, why is my power out here not working? Flip the turret switches in the back here. Did you get both?
Back on or off?
No, did you get that one off right there?
Yeah, they're all off.
Oh, they're still spinning, weird. It must be because I went direct. All right, well, I'll deal with it in a second. Deal with it in a second. All right. Why is this not working? That's the question. Now, there's some Horde Night storage boxes out here, so after you guys loot all of this and put it, you can put it up here in these boxes temporarily if you want. Okay, so what I need is I need some frames to get up here and to figure out why it's not working. So, my motion center was instant. It was zombies. It was here. I have it being sent here, and then I was having it go back, but I had to break it to get the other stuff to work. Huh. It was working. It was working, but no moss. Go ahead and take it from here. Run it back that way. Now, it might have been the power load. That it was too high of power load that was causing it to get messed up. That's totally possible as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and rewire these. And that should turn them off automatically. Like so. And you don't have to be right next to stuff, by the way, to run it, which is what makes this really awesome. It's gonna be really far away. I'm gonna rerun those. There we go. Now again, those should have triggered when the mobs came across and went into this zone. It should have triggered it. So there's something got messed up there. Something got messed up, and I'm not sure what it is because again, it was working last time, and then this time, it is not working. Some sort of switch got turned. Some sort of power line got changed. Something went horribly awry there. All right, now here's how you can also test it. You aim it toward yourself. See, now it turns on. So, it should have turned on. So, I don't know, it's working now. It's working now because now I'm going to turn into zombies instead of me. And it should automatically turn itself off. There we go. So that's how the automatic base works. Maybe it was the angle of what it was looking at. No, it looks good. By the way, that's me right there. That's me standing on there. The angle looked fine. Everything looked fine there. I don't know, that's pretty odd. Pretty odd. It should have detected it. Should have detected them. I don't know. Glitch in the system, I guess. Glitch, glitch. Now, luckily, I have some extra blade traps. Whoa! BGG with a big old mama host. Thanks, everybody, thanks for coming in. If you're just coming in from the host from Bearded Guys Gaming, love those guys over there. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we are having lots and lots of fun up in here. Playing some 7 Days to Die. Love this game. I'm absolutely addicted to it. I probably play this game more now than anything else. It is super, super fun. I just built the automated thing, which, of course, I should have pre-tested before Horde Night, and I didn't, and it added a whole bunch of stress to it, though it did still rock Horde Night. And what they did is they took out a few of my blade traps in a critical corner there before I could repair them. I didn't realize that quadrant wasn't working because it was working last night just fine. But for some reason, it was not detecting the zombies and not automatically turning itself on, which tells me that I need a fail-safe. I need a fail-safe that I can switch it to in case that happens again. So I can go ahead and switch it to them, to that particular thing, just in case. Now, you got to watch out, though, when you're doing it, what he's doing right there. Because if a zombie walks along here, boom, Pokey's going to get chopped up. Pokey's going to get chopped up. So those are new ones I just put down. Let's go ahead and repair these other ones. So again, if you notice, it is an inverse blade trap. I am using some motion detectors out here to detect any mobs that come along up onto the base. And then it just automatically defends itself. It just chops their heads off. Chops their head off and just leaves a whole bunch of corpses out here for us to loot when we feel like it. These didn't take any damage up here. Speaking of getting your head chopped off, could happen to me right there. These all seem to be fine. Oh, this one needs a little bit of love. And this one here took a bunch of damage. Now, they did manage to get through the iron in the corner that time because these two blade traps got taken out because they weren't spinning. Now, when they're spinning, they typically don't take that much damage, and they annihilate any mob. Even a radiated feral or radiated cops will die to these because it'll just keep hitting them, and then they can't attack, and then they'll fall down. And if you're inside the kill box, you can just repair them from inside the kill box, from the safety of the kill box. And it should also auto-trigger. Now, I need to make sure that it does work. So I need some mobs to drag in here. I need somebody to follow me. Hello. ¿Cómo está? Where's a bad guy when you need it? Let's get up here on this ramp, see if we can see some bad guys. I think we chopped them all up. They're chicken now. Wait, there's somebody. Come here, dude. Come on. Get over here. We're going to go for a little walk. Let's see how long you'll follow me. Come on. There's another guy over there, too. Come on. Follow me. Come with me. Now, it's very important to test your stuff. And I had it all tested and working last night, and I saw it was turning on, but I didn't look at that back right corner and see if that was activating. And apparently, it wasn't. Because when all of a sudden, a Horde Night, and it wasn't starting. I'm like, why isn't it starting? Why isn't it starting? And I even tried to rerun the power, which should have worked, but that still didn't work either. So there's some sort of issue with that line or something, or maybe one of the lines that went over there got messed up or something. I don't know, or it was just a glitch. Which I think it was just a glitch, because it was working when I logged off. Alright, nobody hit this zombie that I'm dragging in. I'm going to go ahead and do a test. Watch out, I'm going to try to activate the blade traps with this guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and test it again. We're going to drag him to the corner of the base. We're going to drag him to this corner over here, so it just activates on this side. Come on. You can get me. I think you're going to get me this time, guy. I think you're going to get me, guy. So again, he should come right through here where the other guys were running from. And it should activate the blade traps. It did. Okay. I haven't tied the corner ones in yet. But it did work. Okay. Confirmed working. Thanks for your help. And thanks for the loot. So yeah, confirmed working. So I just need to run those other 2 lines. And then I don't have to worry about it again. Okay, good. I don't know why I got messed up. If it gets messed up, take your lines away, rerun your lines again, and then see if it works after that. That's what I suggest. So I'm going to go ahead and right-click up here, then right-click down here. Now, I like to get up here just because it's easier to line of sight to do that. You can also do it from on top of the base. But there we go. Got all of them running, and that should auto-activate now. And those 3 are on this side, and these 3 are on that side. We've got them all repaired. And these ones are up here. And there we go. And it should be able to see far enough to where if anything gets in here. Now, right here is kind of the dead zone here in the middle. Because I've kind of put that one back an extra space back. I think I probably should have put it 1 space forward. I can always move it forward if I want. But I think it's fine for now. Now, another thing I'm going to do also, because I don't want this to get wrecked, is to go ahead and iron that up a little bit. There we go. And the same thing with the rest of these. Iron those up. Now that we got massive amount of iron. Did about 3 up. Works pretty good. All right. Awesome. Epic. Looks great. So there we go. So now any mobs that show up, screamers, whatever, boom, they get detected, chops their heads off like that. No worries. No worries. All right. And again, you see me improvise right in the middle. I just started running lines to just activate it. Get them activated and get them going. Worry about the tricky stuff later. All right. Then, of course, also the turrets were running as well. We had the shotgun turrets, which did help a lot, which helps a bunch. I would love it if we could make a kind of a walkway where we can go up a ramp and then just go a walkway over there and put some more ammo in there if we need to, or to kind of make them go across this way, which I might do. Might make a ramp that goes across and then comes right to the middle. So you can literally go through the middle, and I might make a glass tunnel, right? So you go through the tunnel and you go to the sides and put more ammo in there when you need to, so you can go to the back of it and do that. So really, you could do it with some darn it, what is the name of those support things? Support things. I always forget the name of those things. Not rebar. Trussing. Trussing. I knew it was hiding in my brain somewhere. So yeah, you can use some trussing because trussing can go very far. So you can go trussing out that way and then trussing in both directions and put a support in the middle. And then literally you could walk across the trussing, go out there and do it, or you can put cement on the top and walk across there and do it. Now, of course, they break the trussing underneath, then you're screwed. But I put it up pretty high. I put it up pretty high so they can't hit it too bad. Yeah, I'd probably put it up at that level. Come across the top. Maybe have a little tunnel to go down and go from side to side. Maybe even make it like maybe make it like a tunnel out of cement that you're going through there and then eventually iron it through. So when they're trying to hit you while you're in there trying to put ammo in there, I mean, that's the sucky job right there. That's the sucky job to have to run out there and put more ammo in that sucker. But yeah, that saved us, and also the fact that I improvised and very quickly changed that power over as well. So yeah. So it should have went from here to there to over there. But even when that wasn't working, when that was not working, when I switched it from here to down here, it should have worked. Because that's running a power line from over there. Now, the other thing that could have happened is that my power up here could have been scalped by somebody who wanted to upgrade their bike. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Nope. Well, maybe. I don't think so. I don't think so. 532 watts should be more than enough. More than enough for those 2 quadrants. I think it just got glitched. I will call that a glitch, and we'll leave it at that. Okay, back to what we were doing, party people. Let's go ahead and put all of our Horde Night repair stuff back. Right here. Base repair and tools. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Right here. Electrical parts. Let's put our hammer back in there. Our blade traps. And there we go. I think that was it. Probably a little bit of gas, too, in case we need to refuel. Some more gas and bring it up. All right, going down. Whee! So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was epic. Kids is no scope and no zombies. Yeah, sometimes I don't scope them just so I can just unload on them. But when they're really close like that, I don't like to scope them. I like to hip fire them. And that's what I like to do.
So, kids, I was just thinking.
Because I'm thinking about how they're destroying the base.
The power output. I know you had just enough for all the spinning traps, but did you have enough when it had the turret as well on, or?
The turrets are on their own 2 separate power things.
Oh, okay.
You stole my power to power your PC? That's what it was. That's what it was. It was Glow Balls. Funny name, by the way. He was in here. He took all my power. That's what happens. James Dunn says, love you, kids. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the love, bro. Kismet, you shoot them zombies. Yeah, I know. Because I'm not only do I, if I get in the sniper mode, then I'm not watching the structure, right? I'm not watching the pillars. So that's why I stay out of sniper mode when I'm just trying to unload on them. And I'm really just trying to knock them back a little bit to just basically go and as long as we can until Horde Night is over. And then we can literally go out there and club them. But I'm trying to get the ones that are the toughest ones, right? Get the real big guys with the Hawaiian shirts, get the cops, and try to get them and move them, by the way. If we had got up to the top and all of us moved to one side, they would kind of try to follow us to that side and then get chopped up on the other side. So if you're on one side of your base and it's getting really wrecked, try to kill those people and move to the other side of the base because they're always running toward you. So I've done that before in the kill box with the cobblestone where I ran out of cobblestone. I couldn't do it. And I've moved to the other side. And then they kind of moved over there and they destroyed a little bit there. And then I moved to the middle and they destroyed a little bit there. And then I survived. They didn't get into the base from doing that, from switching around. If you just stand in one spot, they're going to keep attacking that one spot over and over again. So that does work when it's solo, but when you have a bunch of people and they're all running around and they're all standing in the same side, all the mobs are going to hit that one side of your base. So sometimes try to spread out a little bit. Try to, if your one side of your base is getting wrecked and you have no way of fixing it, move away from that side. Move away from that corner, and that should help you. In our case, we just triple teamed them. That's what we did. That's what we could. That's what we should have did. We should have brought up all the 9mm and stuff and all of that on that fight. We'll have to remember that next time. Bring all the weapons up and have them ready up there. There we go. There we go. Interesting. Kismet, are you sure you have enough power to generate? Yes, I have 3 separate generators, and there are plenty of power to power all of the blade traps at once, and then the turrets are on their own separate generators, like I said. So they have way more power than they need. I mean, like, the turrets have like double the amount of power that they need. And then the blade traps can run from that one generator and still have about 50 to 100 extra power on top of it. I ran it that way on purpose. On purpose so I didn't run out of power. It had to do with the line, I think. It had to do with the line got messed up or got glitched or got destroyed, and I just didn't notice it, that the line got destroyed from where I was, because they might have were trying to shoot me, and they hit behind, and they hit the line, or someone who's on the server earlier, they hit the line, they broke the line, or I thought they might have messed up the corners of stuff, or messed up one of the relays. Could have been any of that stuff. But I just took the wires down, put them right back up again, didn't change anything. Didn't change any of the power output or anything like that. I just re-ran the wires, and then it started working again. So I think it was either a glitch or one of the wires got destroyed. That's pretty much what I think it is. Kismet, I think a cop spit 8 at the wire. Oh, well, there we go. Just what I was saying. Poke, thank you so much for the host, bro. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate everybody coming in. Man, we got a lot of epic people in here today. You guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Appreciate it big time. You see, I got whispered. Hold on. Bam. There we go. There we go. That was a while ago. A while ago, and I missed it. Jackpot! Room's gonna make it rain up in here, everybody. Using his cap to give you guys a whole bunch. You're about to get a whole bunch dropped into the stream right now. Right in, right now. Oh, so yeah, that was an epic horde night. We might go until the next horde night. We're gonna see how long we go today. Right now we're on day 85. We keep all our horde nights up here on. So the next one's day 91, and then 98 after that. And as you can see, it's a completely automated base. There's nothing really I need to do, and we're good. Boom. I'd like to also back up here a little bit, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Again, thank you to Pathfinder Phoenix. Thank you hugely to Bearded Guys Gaming. I'm a big fan and a sub of Bearded Guys Gaming. Let's throw some beard strokes in there, or maybe some splints, because you're going to see me break my leg earlier. If you are from BGG's channel, much love to them. They are amazing. We also got Shanty. Thank you so much, Shanty, for that host. Appreciate that big time. Thanks for coming in, showing the stream lots of love. As well as we got Pokey, who just dropped it in there. And, of course, Rorum, who just did that awesome Make It Rain. We got Legal also in there. Everybody say hello to Legal. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, I balanced out my power yesterday. If you guys were watching that, a lot of you were like, oh, Kismet had that squared away, bro. Had that squared away. So that's why I make multiple generators, because I don't want it to be right up against that limit. Now, if it only uses the power from whatever it generates, right? So in my case, it's 520 plus watts. So that means I can run every single one of those blade traps from one generator, and not all of the blade traps were even on. So it was only that one side that was on to the left here. And then occasionally the other ones would come on, but even then it would run all of them anyway. It would run all of them just from that generator. But I think eventually my next goal is to make a generator for each side. So not only will I have generators specifically for the turrets, because I'm going to actually add 2 more turrets. I know, even more turrets. 2 more turrets per side. So I'm going to have an auto turret and another auto turret. So basically the whole entire base is going to be covered with the Kismet kill box all the way around the outside, which is my way I usually do it in Fallout 4. And then, of course, the auto activation in the center, which is also going to activate a whole bunch of other stuff. And they're going to be on their own separate generators, which is what I'm going to be working on here in just a minute. Now, I want to make sure that Pokey doesn't need my help first, because I'm going to go out there and help him a bit. Then we're going to come back. We're going to work on some more electricity. We're going to make some more generators, because they're triggering in their own sections. So since they're triggering in their own sections, they don't necessarily have to be on the same generator as all the other ones, right? So the best thing to do, if you have a lot of engines and stuff, is to split that up into its own generator. So also what you can do is bypass your trigger, right? Bypass your trigger, run them all, go back to your generator, and then look at it and see what your power drain is on that particular thing. Now, also what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working on some way more advanced stuff, like the solar banks. So we're going to be doing solar banks. We're going to put some solar cells in there. We're going to be fooling around with that. We're going to be using some batteries and whatnot to make that work. So we're going to be doing that in a bit too. But first things first, let's get busy. If I need to use the auger. So let's go up there and do that. I hear Chewy out there, or somebody out there augering something. Somebody's augering something somewhere. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get back up into the base here. Bingo. Bingo. And let me go ahead and get my auger. Like so. Oh, I forgot to drop off all this sweet loot. Hold on. Back down we go again. I never get tired of going down this thing. Now we have what I call like a drop tunnel, which you just drop to the bottom of the base. Instead of going up and down the ladder, and then everybody's trying to run into each other, there's a down, which is you just straight drop to the bottom. Now, this, of course, has been painted.
If you want to show the stream, I'm building something down at the base where that garage area you built out was.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll come take a look here in a second. So this right here is where I actually painted this. This is actually hay bales right here, by the way, everybody. That's why I'm not dying when I hit that. I just like it. It's just kind of cool. It's like a target. You know, you're trying to hit the target on the way down. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. What are we digging? Future site of community homes. Oh, look at this. Got Chewy's house going there. Unclaimed. Contact Chewy. You know, you can just unlock the thing and say, claim your house here or something. Unlock the sign.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And you should make another sign that's like in the bottom right corner that, you know, built by Chewy's you know, industrial home building or something like that. I forget what they call those things. Home building conglomerate. There we go. Something like that. There we go. So Chewy's going to go ahead and make some houses for peeps. Nice little bunker. Let's see Chewy's house here. Nice. Then go still fill it in and make it awesome. So you can build out houses, build out little garages, whatever you want to do. Pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go.
So at this point, I let people start to build stuff. At the beginning, we don't. We don't just go off and do our separate stuff. We work together toward a common goal. Right now, I'm working to make a ton of concrete. I bet you there's a ton in here now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of it. Lots and lots of it. Being built up. All right. Very nice. Okay. We've got also a bunch of stuff on us here. Let's see how we're doing in here. Still doing good. Where did that go? Right there. Okay. Boom. I'm going to cut that in half. And then take the other half. Oh, that's already got 2,000 in there. Oh, that's not on. That one's not on. Red alert, everybody. It's not on. Hold on. We're going to need to scalp some wood. We need to go cut down some of those trees. We need to cut down those trees. I'm going to turn this off because that's not doing anything. And I'm going to steal the wood out of there because it's not running. These forges have to run all the time because it takes absolutely forever to make this bulletproof glass. So these should always be running every second. Whoa. What happened there? Oh, that was weird. All of a sudden, boom, it all jumped in there. You see that? That was weird. Literally, it dropped like 2,000 in there. And I'm very ambitious here, so I'm making lots and lots of bulletproof glass. I do a whole bunch of glass work. But actually, while we're going here, too, we can just go ahead and go to bullet. And right now, I'm making a whole bunch of glass plates. It's 107. That's literally going to take like 3 hours. 3 hours to make 100 of those. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So right now, it's run out of lead. We're going to keep that going. We're going to try to max it out in all the ways we can. We'll also max out that glass. Keep it going. Lots of lead, lots of iron there. Looking good there. Okay, and we've got some gas. We've got to offload a lot of this stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and put these resources directly in here as a kind of a quick drop box. Drop all that stuff in there. Let it sort it out later. And I do need those frames back. Drop that iron in there. Keep repair kits. Anything else? I'm good. I'm good. I just happen to keep the wire tool on me all the time in case something horribly goes wrong and I need to rewire like I did. Like I did. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Woot, says Gamer. Legal says hello. Hopefully everybody said hello to Legal back. Well, you need to reload those turrets, right? Yeah, we do. We need to reload those turrets. As you can see, we collected a whole bunch of various stuff. Those little round boulders are the stuff, man. You go out there with your auger. Right here. They turn turrets on. Horde night only. Blade traps auto turn on. Fill all turrets with max ammo. Zombies auto activate blade turrets. The Kismet Army automated kill box. So it should just... And here they are. Look at this. Now again, not triggering. That one got destroyed. What the heck happened there? Okay. Well, bypass the power. Now, again, it's going to right here, so what we want to do is just bypass the power, and it should turn on all the blade traps. See, that's what the other side should have done. When I bypass the power from up here to down here, see, it's not turning on. So that's a problem. See, and what you do is you just go to the side that does work. Grind that. Great for wandering hordes. Now, if you notice, it doesn't also wreck or waste our loot. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Learn that from Eternal. You aim first. You aim first, and then once you aim, then you quickly hit the right, and then you click. Makes it a bit easier. So yeah, something blew up our stuff over there. What the heck happened there? Yeah, do you guys see how this back left corner got broken?
No.
Yeah, the turret and everything's gone from it. I don't know how it got destroyed. That's wild.
That's weird. I'm watching that on stream.
Yeah, again, this didn't trigger again. Back here. So again, let's go ahead and run it from here. And it's going to run this way. There we go. And then back again to here. Oh, I gotta be out. I gotta be out here. Too far. I'm too far this way. Hold on. See, here's the weird thing about running lines, right? Like if I'm here, literally like 2 steps away, then I can run the line. Oh, it's got to come back actually. From here to here. Now again, I think this is basically like a glitch that's happening. Because, again, I had it working. You saw it working just a second ago. And then when I leave and I come back, then it stops working. And I don't even know how that got destroyed. Because the only thing that would destroy it would be a cop or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So there we go. So, again, it feeds down. It comes around from there. It goes to there. It goes to here. It goes back to there.
I just found out I got another one, Chewy.
That's awesome.
So now I got to redo that whole pole over there. That sucks. That sucks, Ors. So yeah, let's look into this. Yeah, sees just fine. Target me. See, now it's green, so it should turn it on. Huh. Now, exactly how I have it run right now is exactly how I have it run on all the other sides. Now, this one I just bypassed because the pole had been destroyed. Well, again, making separate generators is going to fix that problem. So we'll work on that in a bit. Work on that in a bit. Maybe I should work on that first. Let's go ahead and work on that first. That sounds like a fun time. Now, we also need a shotgun turret, so we're going to have to make one of those as well, and a whole bunch more of those little thingies that got destroyed, and another motion sensor. Let's do it. Let's do it. So let's go ahead and get all of this going. And let's see, some plastic parts. Let's go ahead and make some generators. We need to make some forged iron. Forged iron. Now, one of the things I like to do is I like to figure stuff out. So when things go wrong like that, that's one of my favorite things to do. So don't always just spoil it for me until I figure it out, all right? And that's one of my favorite things to do is to do that. To go in and say, okay, how do I make this work? How do I make that work? How do I balance all of these things? So we're going to go ahead and make 3 generators. Take about 6 minutes there, but we don't have to take 6 minutes to make generators. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use all these extra benches up here, which are kind of like, we can just go in and do all 3 of them, like so, in 2 minutes. So we don't have to wait 6 minutes. That's why we have so many workbenches, just to speed it up, so we go a lot faster. Now over here, we're going to go ahead and make some motion sensors. Now I think I already have one, so I'm going to go ahead and just craft one just in case. And put that motion sensor in there. Now I need a shotgun turret. Let's go ahead and make another shotgun turret. I hate losing my turret. Oh, I'm going to need 2 motion sensors. Okay. So that one will go there. And let's go up here and see if we have another one. I could have sworn I had an extra one, but I might have used it. That 5th one might have been my extra one. Yeah, that's it there. Now, just so you know, there's no switches or anything in between the generators. Then that goes from the generator to the relay, then from the relay to the trigger, which is the motion sensor, and then from the trigger back to the stuff.
Oh my gosh!
From the trigger back to the blade.
Here.
What's going on?
I had a spider break my leg, and then I couldn't get away. A couple screamers and a bunch of zombies.
Ouch. I'm fixing the base because the back of it got messed up somehow. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm going to fix that for a bit. Shotgun. All right, so we need a whole bunch of shotgun parts and some mechanical parts. So let's go ahead and check in our raw ammo and raw weps here. There we go. Let's see if we can get some shotgun. It's all hunting rifle stuff. SMG stuff. Here we go. Shotgun parts. Let's get a couple of those. And short barrel. I think I need the long barrels. I see some shotguns in here. Get that shotgun out of there. Shotgun turret. And again, okay, shotgun long barrel. I thought so. Okay, sorry this, but we're gonna. Oh, I don't have a. That's right. I don't have a shotgun. The ability to take the shotguns apart yet. Yes. Let's see. What we got in schematics for shotgun. Nope, we have not found that one yet. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, but that's okay. Maybe we'll make some auto turrets, and we'll come back to the shotgun turret. That's what we will do. That's what we will do, but let's just take one more look here. Let's see if we have any shotgun barrels, pistol barrels, short barrels. The long barrels are black. Let's look in the drop box. Just might happen to have some. Sort those babies out. Nope. That's the first thing I do now. It's like by instinct. I press sort container. Don't see it there. And still no. See, this bugs me when there's just a little bit in one of them. Right? I like it when they fill it from one side to the next. Because as the quartermaster, that's irritating. That's irritating to have to open an extra box for like 6 things. Right? That's super irritating. Super irritating. But there you go. Okay, so we don't have enough shotgun parts to make a shotgun turret, which is a bummer. Bummer deal. Now, also, what happened when we lost that shotgun turret, we lost all the ammo, too, which really sucks. Really sucks. And I don't know why I lost the shotgun turret. Or lost that whole pole and everything. Because the land claim block on the top should have been strong enough to hold all that up. So that's a good questione. So let's go ahead and get an SMG here, and let's make an auto turret instead. Actually, we might just have some random SMG parts here. So here we go. We're going to go auto turret and motion sensor, SMG barrel, SMG parts. So yeah, just a whole bunch of barrel, receiver, and parts. So let's see. It's not in this box. In this box. Magnum, hunting, some SMG parts. Let's just grab the junkiest stuff. So there we go. You don't see any of the other stuff that we need. Yeah, the barrel. Yeah, we have 0 barrels. Well, but we do have a bunch of SMGs. So I can just go in, because I've already got this one. I know I have the thing for. So I'll just go ahead and pull the barrel out of there, because nobody uses the SMG typically. And then we'll go ahead and make that.
Hey there, bro.
Auto. Oh, you got some shoddy parts? Awesome, bro. Come on in. Give me some parts. Partsy parts. All right. Now I was gonna make auto turrets anyway. Later on, but let's just go ahead and work on the base first, I guess. We'll work on the base first. We'll work on our auto turrets, because usually I do that more closer to Horde Night, but I'll just do what I gotta do. Do what I gotta do. All right, so we'll go ahead and get some more SMGs here. I might as well make those SMG turrets while I'm at it. Where'd the other one go? Here. Go and assemble that. Get that. Got the barrels. We need the parts. Parts out of there. Basically what I'm doing is salvaging these SMG for their parts. Assemble. Looking good. Looking good. Auto turrets. And more motion sensors. I need a bunch of those. So actually, let's go ahead and queue those up across the thing here, because this is probably done. Yep. So again, if you want to do it faster, use multiple things. Just put one in each. Like this. This is kind of our queue line here. I think I forgot to get that generator. Get the one out of this one? No. All right. And then here, we'll make another motion sensor. And so forth. There we go. So I got 4 of them queued up. Going to take 2 minutes for 4 of them. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And we've got our first auto turret. Just logging in to deconstruct a few shotties for you. Yeah. Yeah, I can already do the SMGs. I just can't do the shotguns. By the way, we can't hear you, Ro, if you're trying to talk in chat as well. Bottom fish, Kismet, it might be all the digging going on underneath. It could be. Oh, that's what it is. So it's the digging underneath that caused our turret to fall down.
Oops.
Yeah, well, that's a kind of a glitch in the game. Oh, well, I'll just put it back up again. Hello, good morning, people. Hi, Insync. Thanks for hanging out. How's your day night going? Kismet, try connecting the blade trap to the relay and then connect the blade trap with all the blades. It works, by the way. It works just fine. I've had it work before. Yeah, I'd go ahead and stop digging down there, Chewy. Because I don't want to lose any more. Kismet, try connecting one blade trap to the relay and then connect the blade trap to the other blade and the red trap. Yeah, I've done that before. But I had it working. So the reason why it's not working is the odd part. Because you guys saw it working. I dragged a mob over there. It activated. It was working just fine. And then all of a sudden it stopped working again. So there's like a glitch there. There's a glitch there, the way I have it run or something to do with the lines or the way the lines are connected or something, or it's just a bug. It's just a bug in the game. So you got to keep that in mind when you're alpha testing, that it may not, you may have not done anything wrong and it may work at some point, and then when you leave and you come back, then it stops working. Right? Nice going. Just counting the Kismet for a nice 7-day stream. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Morning, Jazz Sands. What's up? Hey, I see Slick Ford hanging out as well. What's up, Slick Ford? No, it didn't. He manually bypassed the wires and to get it working. Yeah, I tried to manually bypass directly from the power, and it still didn't work. And which is weird. Which is weird that it's not directly doing it, because if I put it up there and I run it back, it works fine when I'm there and I test it and I take all the lines down. But then when I go and I run it directly from the power to that relay, the relay's not working. So I'm kind of feeling like I should take that relay up, put the relay back down again, and then see if it works. And I looked at it to see if the relay was damaged or something like that, which is totally possible. Because eventually I want to insulate my relays and have the relays so that they can't be hit by, of course, by the zombies or by cops. Because you don't want those to be hit. You want them to be blocked. So if something comes up and hits it, like because it was behind me, right? It was behind me while I was getting shot. I ducked down, and it probably shot behind me, and it could have damaged that stuff. That's the first thing I thought of why it's not activating. Or it's just weirdly bugged or something. Weirdly bugged. So we're going to keep it going. Okay, so we got auto turrets going there. And then we're going to get all of our motion sensor going there. But I'll get it to work. I'll get it to work on its own, all separate lines. All of that will be separate lines with its own separate generators and everything. So you absolutely will know that it won't be a power issue. It'll be more like a line issue or something of that nature. And I will take those back up again and then rerun them all again just to make sure and find out why that is not auto-activating now. Because last night it worked perfectly. All around the entire base. It was working just fine. I didn't change anything. I don't know if someone might have hit something before as well. But there we go. There we go. I don't know if someone went in. I thought someone might have changed the sensor. So if someone changes the sensor from the bad guys, right, to you or to self, or they were fooling around with it, then I can understand why it wasn't triggering. But we rewired it the same way we had it before. We didn't change anything. We didn't take anything down. We just rewired it. Then we dragged a zombie over. It activated. Worked just fine. But then all of a sudden it stopped activating, which is weird. So it might be a relay problem. Might be a relay back there and back, or it could be like 50 things. Could be like 50 things. But we're going to go find out what it is. We're going to find out, and we're going to fix it. Okay, now we're going to go make some auto turrets. Auto turrets. Bam, let's get it going. That's 14 seconds. Yeah, that shouldn't be taking too long. More barrels. So it's going to be number 2, so I need 2 more SMG barrels. So 1 there, 1 here. There we go. Thank you so much. 2 rows got my back there. And what else do we need? 1 more SMG parts. SMG parts. I always grab the cheapest one, the junkiest one, by the way. Whenever I'm doing this kind of stuff, when I'm making turrets and stuff. I don't think it affects the actual turret itself. It doesn't. The turret doesn't have a quality level of it, so you might as well use the junkiest stuff, and you get the same turret, unless you use the highest level stuff. What's that?
Well, he said the garden's 2 blocks too low or something.
Well, bro, it's not. I didn't build it. If it's 2 blocks too low, that's on you, bro. 2 blocks too low, that's on you. Wow. If one person takes an hour to dig a hole, do turrets have durability like held weapons that wears down over time? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. As you can see, it doesn't have a durability.
I matched it up to the highway at the highway that was coming off of the command center.
Yeah, I should have matched it to the thing, but that's okay. I mean, either way, the highway is the highway, right? It works either way. Now we just ramp it down or ramp it up to do it. As long as it's not too close to the bottom where it's going to get hit, and our current ramp that comes off of there is fine. It doesn't get hit by them. The poles do though.
Yeah, it'll be straight completely from the garden to the arboretum, but it will ramp on the inside downward a little bit.
Okay. Oh, the other thing was not to get distracted by that, which I get very distracted because people tell me about other stuff. So I've got to get shotgun long barrel. There we go. There's our shotgun stuff. And we should have taken that one out too. Boom. You still in here, Ro? Is Ro still in? No. Crazy's in.
No, he left, but he said if you need him, just message him in chat or Discord.
Alright. Well, probably be fine with just 1. Let's just go back with 1, and then we'll go ahead and fix that up. Okay, now we're going to add more turrets. We're going to add some auto turrets as well. These auto turrets are awesome because they shoot really, really far away, which is cool. Because what I want to do is I want to chain them to the side of the base so they can aim at the side too. So you have literally turrets that wrap around the entire base, and then you just flip them all on, you're good. Okay, so we got generators. Now we're going to need some engines. Let's see how many engines we got. We got a couple in here. That's okay. And we'll balance all of our power. Now, what I'm going to do to balance the power is I'm going to bypass the sensors. So that's going to be the first thing I do. And I'm just going to put them on all 4 sides of the base. And then I'll use them also, I'll use the current separate ones for the turrets as well. So yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer that digging under the thing caused that to fall. That's totally what it did. That's totally what caused it. You can tell that's what it is. Now, these are just running over here because these are bypassed. Because I don't have it out there. Oh, I need a land claim block too. Hold on, we got a land claim block up here? I don't think so. I think I got to start another one. Start a land claim block. I'll be right back. Boom, to that. Let's start that going. Let's start it right here. Land claim block. I actually probably need a bunch of them. They take forever too. Let's see what we need. 100 forged iron. Oh, wait, just do that in the thing. Land claim block. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's a whole lot of grassy ground in there.
Your row working back in.
Drop all that grassy ground there. Got some dirt fragments. Where'd they go? They disappeared. That's it. If you can take that shotgun apart, Ro, that'd be awesome. Boom. Appreciate that. And good morning, everybody. If you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. Can wires be run underground? Absolutely. Absolutely you can run them underground. Kiz, you should do a game room tour Yeah, I should, huh? You should see it. There's like 5 monitors going. I got 2 PCs over there. I got another Mac over here. I got lights everywhere. I got my microphone right here. Hello. I got a lot of stuff. I even got my buddy who's always watching me. Sometimes he's bird dogging me. That's my buddy Dog Meat. He sits right here and he watches after me in case somebody tries to gank me from behind. Some zombie tries to come in here and gank me. So yeah, let's go in there and let's get that done. So we're also going to need some rounds. We're going to need some land. We're going to need some land claim blocks, which we got that going. That's going to take about 15 minutes. Let's get a couple of these going. Like so. Let's get our shotgun turret. We're going to have to come back to that in 15 minutes. We're going to need our 50 rounds. That's in that top box. The top weapon 2 boxes. And let's... Oh, we're going to need to make some more relays as well. More relays. So we're going to need our 50 rounds, which are no longer here. Oh, they're upstairs. They're upstairs. That's right. And we need some relays. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of relays. Let's make them up here. Relay. Now I like to use the wire relay. Probably 119 might be a little much. Let's make about 10. And let's go ahead and work on it. Okay. So again, I'm going to bypass the power while I test it. And then I will go ahead and just to test how much a wattage is being used. Which is something I always do before I wire everything in. Is to test that wattage. So I plug everything into it. And then I test the wattage, and if the wattage is fine, then I go ahead and run it. Now, of course, the relays also take up wattage as well, so watch out for that. Now, as you see, there's a separate generator. These go to nothing but these turrets here. So that generator goes to those 2 turrets, or that 1 turret, and it'll be 2 turrets in a second. And then this generator here goes to these 2 turrets, and then this generator is to the blade traps. So we're going to go ahead and rewire that, where this, I'm going to go ahead and put a generator here in this corner, put a generator in that corner, and so on and so forth. Now, I hate the way this generator is right now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Grab all of this, like so. And I'm actually going to pick this generator up. Boom, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that generator back down again. But this time, facing upward. There we go. Now, your generators you can just leave on. You don't need to take your generators and turn them off all the time. Now, that's probably way more power than what we need just for those 2 things. So we're going to actually just leave 3 in there. We're going to refuel it all the way up and turn it on. 241 watts. Now, how many watts is it going to take? Well, right now, 0 because it's not wired anymore. So we're going to have to take it, and I'm going to have to wire it to those shotgun turrets, which are off the side. That's a real dangerous way of doing that. Hold on. Let's go running down here. And let's go wire these again. Now notice how you can keep the wire, by the way. See the wire running? You can keep the wire with you even though you're walking around with it, which is cool, much like Fallout 4. So I'm going to take that wire and I'm going to go ahead and run it and right-click it right there. Looks good. Now it runs through the wall and you can fix all of that stuff later. That's the aesthetic stuff. But right now you just want it to work. At this point, you just want it to work. So again, I'm going to run it to this switch. See how the switch actually lights up in green when you turn it on, and of course it's red when it's off. It should be glowing red all the time. Now, if you don't have the switch on, it is not using any power. It's not using any of the gas. It only clicks on when you turn this on, then it's using the gas. So you can just leave it like that all the time until you turn it on for Horde Night, and you're good. So that's good there. And then, of course, we're going to run separate generators for all this other stuff. Let's go ahead and work on that next. And so we're going to need to pick this up. Now we're going to turn that off. Oh, make sure I don't accidentally drop stuff. Don't want to drop anything. Hold on. Put some of this stuff away in here for right now. There we go. Back to that in a minute. Got that out of there, and then I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And boom. All right, now they're all cut in their various things. We've got our turret generators, and now we're going to do our quadrant generators. I'm going to start with this one generator first. And I'm going to stick it right here. All right. Actually, I don't like it like that. I don't like it. I gotta fix it. Thank you, Monterey Pat, for answering the call. And thanks, everybody, for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you're having a great Saturday night. I'm having a fantastic Saturday night, as you can see. Building up my base. Now, it was working perfectly when I logged off, and then I log in, and it's not working perfectly. And I've got to fix it. I've got to fix it so it just runs itself. And it was working great. It was working great. So I'm going to go ahead and just left-click right there. Notice it cut that line from over there. And then now it's running out to there, and you can see the power is going out to the sensor and then back to the relay, and then the relay then, of course, goes down to all the blade traps. So I'm going to go ahead and now take this, send that to here, so you can see it goes directly from here out to there and then back to here. Now, if you want to do the math, you can do it quite easily, right? So you can go in and say, okay, blade trap is 20, so 20, 40, 60, right? And then over here on this side, you can do the same thing, 20, 40, 60, so it's 120 is what you're going to need just for your blade traps. Then also you got to think you're going to lose some wattage from the relays, and then also out there you're going to have to use that for some wattage out there. But if you have, say, you did 60, 120, if you have 250, you'd have plenty, right? Plenty. And based on which engine you use is how much wattage you have. So I have 183. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, and then I'm going to use a little one to go about 230. That is way more than I need, but there's nothing like a little bit of overkill, right? Nothing like a little bit of overkill. And there we go. So now this generator is going to do nothing but run that particular thing over there. So 200 should be more than enough, I think. And then, I don't have that fixed yet. So let's go ahead and run them on the other two sides first. Let's get those generators. Now, generators are fairly inexpensive to make. They don't, when you get up there, they don't really take that much stuff. Oh, thank you, Crazy. Appreciate that reminder. Yeah. Let's go about another 20 minutes on that. Another 20 minutes on that. Cut. And let's go ahead and put it right there. Okay, and again, we will run it down to our thing down here. Now that one is going to the switches, and these can be taken out. All this kind of extra running power can be taken out, because I'm going to go ahead and take it and run it directly from here to here. And then this one over here, the top one is the out. So you can see the way you can see which way the power is running, right? So the top one is the one that is running out to it, and then once it triggers, it's then going to trigger the power back this way, which works perfectively. So I'm going to go ahead and right-click on there, and now that's got power, so it's running from the generator down to there, across to there, and then back, and then, of course, going to power this whole side. Power this whole side by itself. Now I've got, for some reason, I've got two wires run. I ran the other one to this one, which is going to run these here too. So 20, 30, or 20, 40, and this is 20, 40, that's 80, that's 100. So again, 150 plus that out there. You do 200, you'd be more than enough. More than enough. So boom, boom, boom. Again, the wattage shows up right there. 262. That's going to be more than enough. Refuel. Turn it on. Right now, just by it doing nothing, just by the actual sensor out there, it's using 11 watts. Now, the actual sensor, the motion sensor, is actually 10 watts, and the relay is what's causing the extra 1 watt. So again, way more power than I needed, right? Way more power than I need, and that's the way you should be. You should do a little overkill on it, so you don't need it. Now, if you only have limited resources, I suggest to maybe cut it a little bit closer, but it is up to you. Up to you. And let's go ahead and do this. 200 watts again. Refuel all the way up. And we're good. Turn that on. There we go. And once it's on, you can see the little smoke coming out of it. Little smoke coming out of the generator. That's how you know it's actually on without having to look at it. And then this one down here, same thing. It's got a side relay right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one and run that here to the top side relay. And then that will ping pong down to there, and then ping pong back over here, which of course is going to activate all these blade traps. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Looking good. Again, I'm going to bypass all of these here in just a minute to see if I can get them to work. All right, one more generator on this side, or the side that got wonkied. And we're running low on engines, but I think we'll be fine with 160 watts for now. Until we get some more engines, we'll throw them in there. And refuel. We need some more fuel for that one. And again, bypassing all this other stuff that we had going before. Just going straight to here. Boom. And then right now it's just kind of bypassing into there. And when I turn this on, boom, it should automatically start the blade traps. Because there's nothing, it's not set to a trigger. It's just set to straight run the power down there. Now the same thing here, I could bypass the power and just turn the blade traps on directly by just taking it, and instead of running it there, I could run it, boom, right to here, and the blade traps come on, as you can see. So I can bypass the power just like that. And that's what should have happened last time. That's what should have happened when I told it to bypass that power. That should have kicked on. And now that I know that I can bypass it as well, I can bypass that if my triggers are not working properly. But right now I'm going to go ahead and run it. I can actually do, oh, look at that. I can actually do both. I can do both lines. So right here I can just turn that off. Well, that's cool. I can do both lines at the same time. So if I have that all run, I don't have to unrun that to make it make this work as well, which is cool. At least run that line. The other line I had to run back. Okay, so those are working. We know this is working because that's running direct. I'll left click this to turn that off for now. Or actually, I should just keep that running because that's not going to trigger. Let me just keep that running for now. Because it's not going to trigger because there's nothing out there to trigger it. And let's see. We got all this working. And again, we'll look at this. Make sure it's taking some watts. Taking 6 watts right now. Because it's going here and then out to there. Oh, wait. That's only 5. This one's doing 12 because I have 2. Or 11 because I have 2 on there. That's right. It only takes 5 for the cameras. Yeah, the cameras are 5, the motion sensors, because I have 2 cameras on this same one, because one's aiming toward that way and this one's aiming toward that way. That's why it's 10. I thought that seemed wrong to me. It's like that math doesn't seem right. That math has problems. So there we go. Do sensors themselves consume power? I just answered that question. Look at that. That's why they call me Kismet. Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday. Well, now it's Sunday. Sunday now. It was Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday into Sunday, depending on your time zone. If you're in Hawaii, it's not even nighttime that much for you yet, right? Hawaii is like 8 hours ago. So it's like 9 o'clock in the afternoon or 9 o'clock in the evening for you guys, or 8 o'clock in the evening. For you guys who are watching in Hawaii, hello. I wish I was there. I wish I was there with you, because that's my natural time zone. Is Hawaii, because it wouldn't even be late in Hawaii right now. I'd be streaming for you guys from Hawaii. It'd be like 8 o'clock at night. Be 8 o'clock at night. Do sensors consume power. KISS motion sensors 5 watt, and you power 2 of them. Yeah, JR, there we go. It kicked in my brain eventually. It kicked in my brain eventually. Man, this base is looking awesome, kids. Truly a thing of beauty. Thank you, Steady McGetty. This is my favorite base that I've built so far. Now, of course, this is the collaboration of a lot of epic people as well, working together, not just me. As you can see, we've got our beautiful sky garden out here. So the people who are doing the gardening don't have to be bothered by people that's bulletproof glass. So they can go in and out of there, do whatever they need to do. If the cops show up and try to shoot at them, they're good. At least for a bit, as long as they don't stand in one spot and they keep hitting that one spot. But they can go in and out of there, even when it's cold or wet or whatever, they can go in there and do that, and it still grows because it's glass, which is awesome. Now, I still have to finish the tops of the rest of those, but right now we're doing a little bit of power. We're going to do some more turrets and stuff like that. We're definitely going to need more engines, so we might have to go and wrench a bunch of engines and get that going, and we need to get our blocks here. So let's go get our blocks at the bottom. Hopefully they're getting close to getting done. Oh yeah, all right. I just need one right now. I'll come back for those other ones later. What else was I cooking up in here? What else was I cooking up? Oh yeah, some relays. That's what it was. Anything else? Just the blocks. I still got a minute left. And some kits there. Chewie jumping up and down over there. Can I run a wire to Chewie's brain? Oh, I can't. Let's take a look. Built by the Wookiee Incorporated. There we go. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Unclaimed. Change the sign to claimed. Built by the Wookiee Incorporated. I love that. That is so epic. Holy God. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Watch it blast all those bits.
Sign on the way in.
Holy moly. That jump scared me like you wouldn't believe. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the heart attack, but thank you so much for showing that sub love, bro. Thank you so much for dropping the sub love. Now, we do something special up in here. What we do is we go ahead and do the Kismet love train. We're going to go ahead and take that love that you send to the stream, and we're going to amplify it. The entire Kismet army who's in the stream right now is going to amplify that and send it right back to you in just a second. Now, if you are hanging out in the stream, I do like to ask from time to time, if you are enjoying the stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Now, I'm getting spammed by Twitch's auto follows right now. So if you are in the stream and you want to get a big shout out from me, I'll thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer. I will give you a shout out in the stream. I appreciate that love. Now, if you really want to make the stream go big bada boom, what you can do is you can go ahead and do a host on the stream. You do /host space Kismet _ Ring of Destiny. You can see it right over there on that side. You can do it in your channel, even if you're not a streamer. Even if you're not a streamer, it does help streamers out tremendously. If you just go into your channel, you go up in that upper right-hand corner, say My Channel. Go up there, /host Kismet _ Ring of Destiny. All the rest of it all as one word. That does help a lot. Now, if you want to send a message to Twitch, if you want to say, Twitch, I sure wish Kismet was partnered. Here's the best way to do it. Not to tweet to them, not to, start a letter writing campaign, not to, be outside and, riot outside their office. The best way to do it is to hit that subscribe button right up there at the top, just like he just did. So what we're going to do is we're going to get that love train going here. Let me go switch over here. So just like Gary just did, basically that's the best way to send him a message. Say, Kismet, I love what you do. Bam, I'm going to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that greatly. Look, everybody's already on the Kismet love train. Look at them going already. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. We got to fire it up. We got to fire it up here. Bam! There we go! Junty with a host. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. That costs nothing, and it earns you Kiss Caps so you can win epic loot in the stream. I've literally given away thousands of dollars of games. I've given away 35 copies of 7 Days to Die. I've given away Fallout 4, the full Far Cry series. I've given away a massive amount of stuff thanks to my supporters on stream as a way of paying you guys back of being awesome. Now, I might give away something tonight. You never know. You guys are pretty awesome. I might do it. We'll see. We'll see it. And Roam using his Kiss Caps. Speaking of Kiss Caps, he's using his Kiss Caps to give all of you some Kiss Caps right now. Call them Make It Rain. My mod's going to dish out all those Kiss Caps to everybody so you guys have a better chance on the giveaways later on. So here's how you be part of the Kismet love train. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. Both I'd send it out at the end of the show, but I also send it out for anybody who hits that sub button. What we do is we go ahead and put @Gary in the chat. So put @Gary. Put a space so you can see everybody already doing it already. And you put your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. If you are a sub of mine, throw some of the Kismet emotes in there as well. We're going to do it right now. You guys ready? Now, I want to see an epic one. Because he used his Prime, and you only get one person for your Prime, and I appreciate that. I appreciate people come in and use their Prime on my channel, because I know you only get one. So let's do it, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, Kerblamo! Get it going. There we go. Now let's see that love train up in there. By the way, I hope you guys like my cool 3D animation over there. There they go. Any emotes you throw in the chat, boom, they're going to pop up here on the stream. Let's get going. I'm going to keep going on the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. Get on that love train, everybody. It doesn't cost you a thing. Pokey's big old butt's in my way. Pokey's blocking the elevator. Get your butt out of my face. Shoot him in the butt.
You notice the sign on the way in.
Pokey, you're blocking the elevator, bro. Pokey! It's blocking. By the way, you got an arrow in your butt. You might want to fix that later.
I get the point.
All right. Let's do it, everybody. Get on that love train. Whoop, whoop. Let's do it. I forgot my frames. Can you believe it? I'll get chopped up. Don't want to get chopped up by my own stuff. Yeah, Chewy, I see that in mod chat. Appreciate that, bro. Some of that stuff we're gonna work on a whole bunch of cool stuff coming for the stream. Working so hard, man. Working so hard. About 100 hours a week or more. I think last week was about 120 hours. By the way, there's only about 165 hours in a week. That's at which level I'm working right now. All day, every spare minute I can spare that I am not hanging out with my kids and wife and doing my IRL or sleeping, I'm working on my stream.
Notice that sign?
Can't hear you, Chewy. Can't hear you right now, Chewy. I'm doing the love train. Wait till the love train's over. Boom!
Love train, baby. Woo.
Now I forgot again. See, Chewy distracted me. Oh, rebar frames. Focus, Kismet. Focus on the base. Bottom fish coming in with some epic emotes there. I love to see new ones. Hot Pocket. Oh, we've been to Hot Pocket. We went over there to show Hot Pocket some love. Love that frog one. Love that frog one. OS Frog. Look at that love you're getting up in that chat. That is an epic love train. That is an epic one, man. Hope you're feeling the love. Hope you're feeling the love from my community because they are amazing. They are amazing. Again, we go and we amplify that love. We send it out there. Look at that fountain. Woo! Holy mackerel. Look at it go. Look at it go. There's a lot of epic emotes on Twitch. I love those emotes, but of course, I love mine the most. They are amazingly done. By the way, they're done by an amazing artist called Ash Angel.